everything about the car Trap is brand new. And it's not brand new like when you build a lowrider where you go buy aftermarket parts or you take those parts, you get them cleaned up and you get them refurbished. He found the OEM version, the NOS version that Cadillac built. Now, Cadillac hasn't built parts in 20 years. So it becomes a search of finding parts that still look brand new that are NOS, OEM, brand new.
Talking about like exterior parts that was like for like the outside of the car and stuff like that? Or you mean the
like
inside?
The headlights.
Okay, all right, yeah.
Like they make LED headlights, but there was a time I was talking to Mac, right? And we was chopping it up about him working on this car. And he was going through hell just finding brand new NOS headlights. NOS meaning like it's factory, right? Near original specs, like, right? And so it had to be Cadillac manufactured or General Motors manufactured. But just to find a matching set that looked completely new with no clouds. Mind you, it's been 30 years. So even things that sit right at the shop Trap in a box start to yellow, like shoes. So it took a year for him to find matching headlights that just look new. Like you look at his reservoirs in his car. His reservoirs are brand new. Like normally when you see people build Cadillacs, they don't go under the hood. When they go under the hood to start messing with the engine, they usually change the engine or they start pulling things away that you don't need for the engine. They by that time, technology in the 80s, GM had, especially a luxury car like a Cadillac, had a bunch of smog options. You know what I mean? You wanted a bunch of smog options. He kept all that shit brand new. All that shit brand new, Trap. Like, yeah. And when I tell you this fucking car is so fucking clean,
I want to see it.
You can eat off of it, bro. And in the low riding world, looking at the picture, it just looked like a really clean car. It looked like, oh, I've seen nice cars. No, this is different. And I was explaining this to Deuce and Gene. I'm like, bro, this is a radical build. Normally, when we say radical builds, we're referencing somebody who's touched everything, and then they showed you they touched it by engraving patterns. You know, you engrave on the metal a little bit to make a little RT design on the metal. You touch, you put patterns on the side of the car to prove you touched it. This dude's build is so radical at this point. Like I showed Deuce a car that was like a clean stock car that's cut. And it don't look like brown liquor, Mac 10's car. Like Mac 10's car, normally they don't even put mirrors under a car unless you chromed it because you want people to see the chrome. At Rose Car Show, shout out to Tweet who built the car, him and Mac built the car. They put mirrors under it like it was chrome under there just to show you the factory look and the perfection. And everybody looking at the pictures talking shit. But the guy who other people thought could have won said, when you see that fucking car, you're going to notice the difference. You're going to notice the difference. And I saw the car and I'm telling my niggas, I'm like, hey, bro, this dude car is different. Like when he said, I got a Cadillac with Porsche money in it. He got a new song called Only in California or King of Chevys. It's called King of Chevys. And he has a line in it. How funny is it? I got a Cadillac nigga with Porsche money in it. And when you see the car, Trap his Porsche money in that shit. He probably in that car $200,000.
I'm still taking a Porsche. Is it better than that other dude car that you the dude who used to play for the Clippers? The dude you showed me before?
You talking about Chris Carr?
Chris Carr, yeah.
It's a different kind of build.
It's a different type. All right.
Chris Carr is done just like that car. Every boat been touched. Yeah. But Chris built his car to really, for lack of better terms, abuse it. Chris, the mothership is probably the world's most famous lowrider at this point.
The Chris joint.
Yeah, Chris joint is like probably the world's greatest lowrider.
That's crazy. Yeah, that shit is mean.
Yeah, Chris shit is. That's the one that was at the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Chris shit is like, he built a car to drive every day, but it's clean like a car you don't drive every day.
That's crazy.
But it's clean up. Like Chris, if Chris saw the car, Chris gonna be into that car. Chris will be into
Yeah.
Mac 10's car.
Yeah.
It's like one of the best low ride. It's probably one of the best. It's by far the best Cadillac I ever saw built. It's one of the best low riders I ever saw built.
Talk about Max.
Yeah. It's almost unbelievable, and I get it.
How long would it take him to do it?
Like 5 years.
Mm.
Because okay, so when you order so normally when you build a car, you just order aftermarket shit.
Yeah.
Or you take the original shit that's on the car and then you get it redone. But if you have to find the shit Cadillac made as a replacement part and they stopped making replacement parts 20 years ago, it's a different challenge. That means you have to keep finding them. And then when you find stuff that's OEM and they send it to you, that shit might have yellowed. It's been on the shelf for 20 years. They ain't made this shit.
Yeah.
And so he didn't use none of this shit that's yellow. And man, when I tell you, like, that car, brown liquor is
shit icy. Anything icy.
Like if you bought a Porsche, you're gonna lose money. This car, you're not gonna lose a dime.
Yeah.
It's what it's worth. And
if I was to do any old school car, I'd probably do an 850 BMW joint, 89 joint.
I know some people that do that.
Yeah, them 850s is mean. 850s is mean. They probably do that to do street racing, huh?
No, not street racing. None of that
to just clean it up though. Yeah, I be going back to the 60s and 70s on it.
It's a classic.
Them big hogs.
Yeah, it's the classic for sure.
What's about the 850s?
Yeah.
Yeah, 850s.
So when you see Mac's car, you can't really tell. Like a picture could never do that car.
You gotta see it. You gotta see it in person.
Like, I'm gonna show y'all something. Because they got music and I don't want y'all to hear the music. But bro, like, and if you look at it on the pictures, you can see the car is just clean. You're like, man, this car clean as hell. It's way different. Like it's radical, bro. Like they touch everything and they made it hella like crazy, bro.
Yeah.
Like it's one of the best lowriders I ever saw. Even to me, some of the hardest critics of lowriders, of car building, of custom culture, they saw it and was like, yeah, this is different.
So when you finish with the Malibu, you gonna enter?
Hell no, I'm not building it like that.
Not building like that?
Hell no. Let me see. Will this picture, would it pop up all the way?
And it's a drop too. Let them see.
It's a hard top.
It's a hard top?
Because I can't blow the picture up.
Nah, you gotta you can't blow that picture up. But take the overlay off though for a minute.
What's the overlay?
Just the banner of the whole No Ceiling podcast. We could see without the what's there.
Hold on, let me see.
Just click on that, whatever. Yeah, right there.
Yeah, look at this motherfucker, man. This shit is nice, man.
And he went the Rose's joint and won the thing.
Low rider of the year.
That's crazy.
Look at it. It's and you can't tell how clean it is.
Got the big.
You can see it's clean as hell, but you could never understand it until you see it next to other cars. Like look at the reservoirs like that. Right? Look at the reservoirs.
Oh, and he put the hydraulics on it too.
Oh, it's front and back.
Wow.
Front and back. It's front and back.
Is that what he won? That's what he won when he won it?
Yeah.
What did he win?
You win that key. It's like a trophy.
Fire.
But it is one of the best lowriders I ever saw in my life. Like,
did Rose try to buy it?
I don't know. It's probably gonna cost too much money. I don't think Rose want to spend no money like that's $300. You probably want $300,000 for this car because you can't build the car. Look at the. So this is one of the things that you can't see. I hate that play is in the middle, and I know I'm giving y'all some hella street urban culture. Yeah, this is further than your favorite rappers to be able to explain this. The fact, right? So minus the fact that all those are batteries for hydraulics. Those are 4 square dumps. You see the battery. You see the trunk. You see that speaker box. Normally, when you see a lowrider, they don't have carpet in the trunk. They don't have the factory carpet in the trunk because that thing, right? The hydraulics you have a risk for it to catch on fire. So you don't want to have material anywhere where there's fire. So the average lowrider is going to have fiberglass or steel they're not really gonna have a lot of shit in the trunk that can burn because obviously the hydraulics, it's a ton of electronics that shit'll catch on fire and that'll burn your whole car up. Mac was so fucking desperate to make sure it looked factory. He took the original shit that go back there. He found the original material that goes in the trunk, had it fire retardant proof. Like they sprayed it down with the fire shit, right? They sprayed it down and then they tried to light it on fire. And when they realized it worked, just to put he did shit that people don't do to cars, bro. Not no lowrider. Like it's a work of art, bro. Like just the
seats, man.
And then made like the natural Cadillac seat. That's the material.
Quilted.
Excuse me, that's the pattern of the original material. That quilted shit is the shit they put in Lamborghinis.
Yeah.
So like when you sit in when you sit in the car, it's extra cushiony. Yeah. Like it's a different build. Look at the motor. Look at the
motor.
Look at the reservoirs. Where the liquid goes. Look at the sticker. You see this? Is this working? Is my cursor working?
Yeah, you got.
Look at that. Look at how it looks. This all original small shit. Look at the stickers. Look at everything about this car. It looked like it could have been 1983 and somebody just pulled this off the lot. Look at how clear the reservoirs is. Look at every part of it. Like look at that reservoir. Like look at the mirror. That's under the car, Trap.
Mm-hmm. Clean.
Not just new, but just clean, bro. Mm-hmm. And so shout out to every person that's in the building cars, right? Shout out to every person that's in the building cars, right? Like I get it. I get it. From the outside looking in, you like, oh man, this ain't, it's just clean. No, brother, this is way better than your shit. Like he went way too far and it don't scream, stare at me. Every part of it ain't, look at me. Look, it's not. It's like, it's done. So when lowriders usually scream, look at me. This car scream, once you look, you can't take your eyes off of me. You can't take your eyes off of me. That's what he did in that car. Like you cannot, when you start looking at brown liquor, you can't take your eyes off the car. And that's how he built it. Shout out to Kenny. You got a G-Body wagon. I got a 79 Malibu wagon too. We got the shop going up. That's dope, Kenny. We got the shop going up.
Put the phone number down.
Oh yeah. Yeah, so shout out to everybody that feels some kind of way. I really feel like a lot of y'all attitude is messed up for the task. I really think y'all should be happy that they gave that car, they gave that trophy to a real lowrider, and it's a great build. Somehow y'all niggas found a way to hate. Y'all should be embarrassed. Y'all should really be ashamed of yourself. I ain't never seen so many niggas hating before on something so motherfucking cold. You could just see it on the scene. You couldn't build this car, man. You just couldn't build this car. You can't build this car. I was just telling Naomi Dukes, I'm like, you can't build this car, bro. You don't have enough time. You don't have enough time to build this car. You have to wait to find all this. It's crazy. This is different, and they don't get it. But when they see the car, I think a lot of the things will be solved once you see it.
What else he gave out awards for aside from the lowrider?
I think he got a donk competition. I think they got a high. I don't know.
They just called. So it was regional shit though, really.
Well, I mean, it's all car shit. Everybody go to
dunk is what? Dunks is what? Or is that box Chevys?
No, donks is supposed to be 71 to 76 Chevys.
Okay.
Like what we call glass houses, they call dunks. They put wheels and do a couple other things.
What they call the box Chevy joints? It's box Chevys?
Yeah, they just box. I mean, I don't know. I don't think people in Miami call them dunks. I mean, I think they do some of the same stuff, but I think they call box Chevys.
Can I tell them that the joint that you they can wait to hear that.
Yeah.
My man got one though, y'all. This man got one. You think he gonna play at the next car show?
Probably so.
He got her. You gotta play at the next car show, man.
Yeah.
I think you're going. I think that song's gonna be a song that they going. You might be pulling up to a lot of car shows doing that, performing that song, dude.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, that's the point of the whole
project,
shit.
really though.
Yeah, the whole 110 shit is like that.
Yeah.
It's like
really. Well, that's
it's
one
meant
of them.
To kind of, yeah.
That's one.
Neek said she got an 85 coupe. That's hard, Neek. You got a Cadillac coupe, a 2-door. That's nice.
I crashed a Cadillac 2-door one time when I was living in Florida.
Some in the 80s?
It was the 80s, right? Yeah.
Shame
when I was in Palm Beach.
Shame on you, bro.
Word.
But it's a beautiful car. It's not to be played with, and you know, here's some advice. If you want to get into building cars, my advice is get you a 96 Impala. The 96 Impalas, the 97, 98, 99 Camaros are going to be the next classic wave of cars.
The Impala, the one that's the police cars in New York?
No, not the Caprices. They kind of the same, not the Caprices. So shout out to y'all, all the ladies at No Ceilings, at the lunch hour, all the fellas, the cars you should be looking at. Definitely start looking into the IROCs. They're about to go up. All the stuff in the 90s. The IROCs out the 90s.
What about
94, 95, 96 Impalas with emphasis on the 96. 97, 98, 99 Camaros. They still cheap, but they're about to take a rise.
What about the 94 Camry? Which is classics.
Yeah, no.
It's classics. I thought it was gonna be classics was gonna come back. I seen somebody with one the other day though. Them Acura Legends in the 90s.
Yeah, those was a big thing on this coast. I can't tell you nothing about foreign
cars,
import cars. I'm not gonna call them foreigns because they imports. They're not foreigns. When they like that, they not popping like that.
Acura Legends was some shit.
I can't talk about imports, but what I will say is
American bred cars.
Yes, domestic cars. So it's like 94, 95, 96, the SS Impalas, that's about to take a real rise. The IROCs, you know, the Camaros at that time, that style of Camaro 91, 92, 93, especially the rags, those are about to take a rise.
That was Thunderbirds.
A couple of them. Thunderbird. I don't know about
the T-top. They had the T-top.
Oh yeah, but I don't know in the 90s. I don't know what's gonna happen with Pontiac in the 90s. I don't know what's gonna happen with the 90s Pontiacs. Obviously, the classic Pontiacs, like, you know, Smokey and the Bandit, that's a classic Pontiac.
You think the Lincoln's gonna get it?
They already the shit. Like they low ride a lot of those 90 Lincolns. They low ride a lot of those Lincolns.
The town cars?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But shout out to Mac 10 for going down there, winning low ride of the year. Fuck all you hating ass niggas. You gotta build something cleaner before you talk. Stop hating. Start thinking. Wait till you see the car before you start hating because you just got it confused. He's a bum. Stop being silly. Get your shit together. I finally got a chance to see the Michael Jackson movie on Amazon.
I don't know why you ain't telling me you was watching it. I gotta catch it tonight. Let's have a conversation though. Spoiler.
I finally saw it, and you know what? I don't like they made Joe Jackson a villain. I'm just gonna say that. Something about that feels bad to me.
So they make every black dad that kids end up successful a villain. Did the shit with Tiger Woods pops, Joe Jackson. They ain't made what's his name really a villain though. The girls in them pops. What's his name? Richard.
Oh, King Richard. They made King Richard. But I'm sure they could tell a story where he was the villain.
Yeah. I don't know how you're a villain when your kids are successful though.
Bruh. I'm really, first off, I love the movie. So let's start there. I actually love the film. I thought it was a great tribute to Michael Jackson's career. I think they did a really good job of capturing those moments. Shout out to all of that team. The actor, Mike's nephew, Jafar, he was dope. The little kid, Mike, was hella dope. Nobody talks about him. I didn't hear about him before I saw it. But little kid Mike was dope. Like, the brothers was dope. It was really, really a dope job, a dope film. But listen, this belief that Joe Jackson is the villain in Michael Jackson's life, and the fact that y'all as black people keep saying that ridiculous shit is bothering me. I agree with Lex. I think you have to have a villain, right? You don't have an early villain in Michael Jackson's story, you know what I mean, to make a compelling film. And this film probably struggled to be compelling in critics' eyes, right? Because Joe Jackson really is not the villain. Like when people keep saying he's literally no, he's not. He's the sole reason Michael Jackson is great. He's the sole reason Michael Jackson is great. He was on Mike's ass when Mike was fucking up. He was on Mike's ass. That man is the sole reason Michael Jackson is great.
That's a fact.
I don't like that y'all keep finding ways to make a black man the villain in all these stories. I don't like that. I get it for storytelling. I enjoyed it. I watched it and all that. It was obvious that Mike was some shit. Mike wasn't no fucking angel. Mike was a little black boy from Gary, Indiana, who wanted to be in his group. And I think his dad was on his ass the way fathers ain't on their ass now. That's why these fucking kids is fucked up now, because ain't no dads on their ass. Y'all keep thinking these kids can figure it out by themselves. No, Michael Jackson is not the reason Michael Jackson is great.
Nah. I gotta come from home setting first, though, dude.
Are y'all crazy?
You put them boys through boot
Michael
camp.
Jackson ain't the reason Michael Jackson is great. How dare y'all?
Yeah, I'm bugging. But I mean,
y'all should be ashamed of yourself. I get it. Y'all in this modern time where you think you don't got to whoop your kids. All y'all got so smart. This is what's going on. We're going to see how that work out in the next generation. We're going to see what the next generation look like when these white folks out here just mistreating them. We're going to see that. So we'll stand. I'll hold reserve for that. I'll reserve for that. This convo, the only reason this convo K-Way is going to split the world, divide the world, is because y'all are used to fucking villainizing black fathers. That's a normal thing to do. They villainized LeVar Ball.
They did.
I watched America turn LeVar Ball into a villain.
You think LeVar Ball was whooping them kids?
Hell yeah, he whooped their ass. They was bad.
I don't think he did.
Man, LeVar for sure whooped his kid's ass once or twice.
That little nigga, what's his name, ain't never get whipped.
Who?
Fucking LaMelo. LaMelo ain't never get whipped.
He probably got one whooping.
That nigga ain't get whipped.
He for sure got one.
He wouldn't play the way he play right now if he got whipped.
No, he got whooped. Your youngest get whooped the least. I think Lonzo was a much more manageable. Lonzo comes across as a much more manageable kid. He understood his dad. Jello for sure got his ass whipped.
Jello ain't never get whipped.
Jello for sure got whipped.
Wouldn't have stole that shit over there in Japan if he ever got whipped.
That's why he stole it, because he got whooped.
He ain't never get whipped. That nigga would have been scared to death. I get caught right now, my pal still whipped my ass at 18. He got whipped when he was 10.
Y'all got to stop also putting your input in on how to discipline other people's kids. Talk about the way he did it was wrong. Sometimes you got to, look, I could come to all y'all house and grade how y'all fuck with y'all kids. And I'm sure I will find flaws in my no kid having ass opinion.
I'm about to say,
how you raising your kid.
This shit
well, I should be the only person judging how people raise kids.
Get a dog or something.
Because. But no, Joe Jackson is the sole reason. Exactly. Joe Jackson is a father that most people need. What's crazy is I was watching LeVar Ball, right? They villainized LeVar Ball because he said his son was the best. And he was on his son. They turned LeVar Ball into a villain. I don't know how we arguing this.
Yeah, that was crazy.
Y'all seen him do LeVar Ball like that in real life.
I never went for that shit.
Ball got a bad rap because he was doing a ditty, all in the videos, taking up the limelight. Because he the only one that got personality.
No, he
his sons is fucking, they stale as fuck.
That's a fact. He understood marketing.
Lonzo, Melo, and Jello stale. Them niggas talking, they basketball players.
Mm-hmm.
They dad is a dog. They dad is the truth. They dad got a personality big as the world.
That's a fact.
He had to talk for his kids. Who else supposed to I watch Brunson dad get on TV and say, well, I don't know, because Patrick Ewing's still the best Nick I ever saw.
That's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy. Hold on. Was this after the chip or before the chip?
After the chip, they sit down with Shaq.
He's crazy. Shame on him.
They sit down with Shaq and somebody else, and Rick and Jay is up there, and this nigga say, Patrick, everybody in Nick land, including Patrick Ewing, is saying Brunson is a greater Nick than Pat.
Now, the only way I could take that right there and accept that, because I did that to my brother when he was playing football. You know what I'm saying? It's like we got to be the hardest on him to make sure, like, you know what I'm saying? It's never like it's
private.
But in public though, that's a fact though. In public, it's like, yo, nah, he the best.
Shout out to Cali T. He said, I get paid to observe and assess people's parenting. That should be my job. I want that job. I can't
believe Rick said that shit though, B. That's crazy.
He said that shit right in front. I'm like,
that's crazy.
See, LeVar never said that about his kids.
LeVar said that Lonzo was better than with Magic Johnson, didn't he?
Yes. That's my son. I'm speaking life into my son.
Johnson.
You speak life into the things that you love. You speak the greatest measures. The difference with us and Joe got the best measures out of his son. It was past speaking. Just like Rick, he got something out of here. Rick is a villain. If they made a movie about Jalen Brunson's life, Rick would be the villain.
That's crazy.
Rick would be the villain. Listen, I love the Michael Jackson movie. Just 2 thumbs up, A+. I just hate that they had to make the black man the damn villain. You mean all the people that it did wrong, why they couldn't tell the story and make Tommy Mottola the villain?
Barry Gordy. Or Tommy Mottola.
It's all kind of white men that you could make the villain. Why you had to find the one black man to make the black man every time, bro?
Father at that.
He ain't never said Joe was the devil. He said Tommy was the devil. You could have told the story around Tommy being the villain. Why I got to be Joe? And then I saw that I heard y'all say that. I heard people say that. Oh, well, Michael Jackson great because Michael Jackson. No, Michael Jackson ain't great because Michael Jackson. Michael Jackson great because Joe Jackson was on his ass. He had something, and Joe nourished that shit. He cultivated it. He did what it took to make his son one of the greatest men to ever walk the planet.
That's it.
Like, that's what Joe did. What's crazy is I get it. Joe was on his son's ass. But guess what? It's Michael Jackson.
Janet was younger than Mike. But he was the youngest boy though, right?
Yeah.
Out of how many? How many was it?
I think it was like a lot of them. I'm sure Michael despised Joe.
5 boys.
I'm sure Michael despised Joe. I'm sure. Anybody that demands the best, my homies despise me. My homies despise me. Head used to despise, DJ Head despised me. Dot despised me. All the people I be around, I be demanding better from them. They be mad at me all the time. The reason I have this crazy relationships with my friends is because I see the best in them that they don't necessarily see yet. And I push them to get to it. I push Trap. I tell Trap the truth. Hey, Trap, you shy. You got to get more comfortable speaking.
Yo, bro, come on with this shy.
That's not bad. You got better. But because if we're friends, Trap, if I don't fuck with you, I won't say nothing.
Yeah, that's a fact.
I just do what I got to do and leave. If you my partner, you could do this better. I hope you would do the same for me.
Yeah. It's that shy term is crazy though, bitch.
Shout out to Beautiful Leo. So we're supposed to ignore how the children see their own father. Yes. Yes. Yes, because it's a fucking kid's perspective. And kids don't never think they bad. I'm the only kid that thought he should have got his ass whooped. I don't think the rest of y'all thought y'all should have got y'all ass whooped. Every time Big O, rest in peace, happy birthday, mama, she whooped my ass, she was right. Matter of fact, she might have didn't whoop my ass enough. That's how I ended up gangbanging and selling dope when she got in trouble. She didn't whoop my ass enough because soon as I got one little moment, boom, bad decision. Boom, selling dope. Boom, bad decision.
That's what I'm telling you about.
You got to be on these kids, man. Straight up, they supposed. I know they respected you, Lee. I know they did. Because that's the problem. We give these kids room, especially today with social media, bro. Like, it's so many things influencing a child's life. Like, back then, you had to go outside. Then you had to come back in the house to deal with it. Now they bring outside in the house. They be outside right in your face. You be talking to your kid, and they be outside right in your face on their phone. That's outside. My mom had me set up. She put in all of this work. Rest her soul. Happy birthday, Big O. Happy birthday, mama. She had me set to be a pharmacist, and I wanted to be. She went through all the stuff, got this house in Compton in this neighborhood that did have some affluent black people working. So I didn't just idolize the streets. She went through all of this change. She moved to Compton, feel me, just so I would not grow up a sellout. I swear I'll never forget her telling me that. I'll never forget her telling me that. She's like, I could have moved you out to Lakewood, but why? You'd be a sellout. That's what my mama told me. You'd be raised up with white kids. You wouldn't know nothing about blackness. But that meant she had to handle it. That means Big O had to handle it crazy because now you put brothers around other people that ain't necessarily other brothers that's going through different traumas and not doing well. It's fast to lose your kid. It's nothing. But she took the gamble because she thought she was strong enough, and she was. And when she was there, she maximized every bit of whoever I was. My dad would tell me I asked too many questions. My mom would try to answer every question. If she couldn't answer it now, she'd have tried to figure it out later. She never said you asked too many questions unless I questioned her. If she said you can't go here, and I kept saying like I want to stay at Pop's house, she's like, you need to come home, then it'd be bad. But I'm saying if I had questions about the world, my dad be like, man, you got to ask too many goddamn questions. Shout out to Pops. Shout out to Good Boy. I knew you didn't know the answer, Pops. I'm sorry. I didn't know you didn't know the answer. You know, I thought adults knew the answers to everything.
Questions, man. What are these damn questions about, man? God damn.
You know what I mean? God damn, nigga, fiddle. You want to touch everything.
You want to know everything, nigga.
Called inquisitive, Dad. I'm sorry, Pops. Shout out to my Pops. You fidgety motherfucker. That's what he used to call me because I want to touch shit. Fidgety motherfucker. Just fidgeting with shit. Just fidgety. It's like, that's normal. You know, your kid has, you know, they want to get involved. You know what I mean? My dad would be like, fidgety, you just fidgeting with shit. For sure I was annoying, K-Way. All these questions. I was for sure an annoying child.
Yo, Cali Chief, man. Yo, chill out, B. You got these niggas thinking some crazy shit up on here, man.
What?
They're talking about 12-step act and shit, man. Yo, Cali, chill out, Cali
12-step, what do you mean?
No, he said, hey, Jack, just wanted to let you know we are here for you. We are here for you in your recovery process. The first steps is acceptance. Trust the process. He talking about drug addict. What the fuck? Yo, bro, what's up with you?
No, I swear to God, my dad used to say I'd be fidgeting with shit. Niggas be like, you fidgety ass motherfucker, fidgety. Just fidgety. Just fidgeting with shit. And but my mom did a great job of cultivating all of that stuff. Outside of all that. My mom, so, you know, I went to Kennedy Elementary, I went to Walton Middle School, and I got A's. And when I wanted to go to Compton with all my friends, Compton High, she was like, they don't got no AP classes. That ain't finna happen. That ain't finna happen. So I ended up taking AP classes at Paramount High School. It's a whole nother journey. So my mom was on my ass the way she needed to be. Because soon as one bad thing happened, my mom got in trouble for, making sure she provided us the life that she saw fit. That was the street. Here's the streets. And the streets are very like, and shout out to all my older homies, because I don't want to make them, because they got kids and they actually all right parents too. They fought me. Shout out to Boo. Shout out to my homies. They fought me. They was like, man, you don't need to be hustling. Shout out to Pluck. Man, G, you don't need to be hustling, man. You get straight A's and shit. The hell you gonna be doing out here? That's how niggas used to get at me, Trap. Man, you get straight A's, man. What the fuck you finna do out here? You get straight A's and shit. Shout out to everybody who don't tell the truth on gangbangers. I'm sorry if your older homies did not like you. I'm sorry if they just misuse you, because it's raggedy people in every walk of life. But shout out to my older homies for always trying to push me to do. Once they saw that there was something, normally in neighborhoods, the way it worked, like if you dope at football and everybody see it, they finna push you away. And you go to practice. You trying to hang out. Gonna take yourself to practice. What you doing?
What you doing out here? Took your ass on in the house. About to have a shootout.
What you think you doing? Feel me? So shout out to my older homies. They did a good job. You know what I'm saying? But that fast. So that back to Joe Jackson, that's the important part. Like, that showed you. And if you really look at Michael Jackson, I ain't gonna lie. Like, Michael Jackson was a mischievous person. He was a mischievous person as a adult. I watched this documentary on Netflix, about his case. So shout out to y'all. So listen, if you saw the Michael movie, there's a documentary on Netflix. You have to watch it, but you have to go into it understanding they are about to attack somebody that we consider a hero. And you have to go into it open. Like, you can't go into it with your feelings, and it's going to be hard. It's going to be hard, bro, because to hear this about somebody, I was telling Trap, like, that's actually the most scariest thing. Like, the damage that shit did to Michael Jackson's reputation is what killed him.
Yeah.
That shit killed him, right? They was able to do a lot of fucked up things. But I agree. Shout out to DSP. It is a hit piece, but you can watch it and get some levels of truth. Like, Mike was kind of a mischievous dude. Now, do I think Mike touched children in that manner? No. Do I think Mike had a camaraderie with children because he saw children as more relatable to his space? Is closer to the truth. Like, I think he kind of bonded. Like, I never watched the whole Bad mini movie. Right? I watched the Bad mini movie, and he was cool he was in school with the kids and, all these. I'm like, first off, Mike liked kids too much. And I don't mean like kids like the way R. Kelly liked kids. I mean, like, he thought kids was innocent. I wish I'd have been his partner, because I'd have told him, no, they ain't. Stop lying. I know y'all got kids. Stop lying. Your kids ain't innocent. They some bullshit.
Bro, yes, they is, bro. At a certain kids, you thinking about more or less like teenagers and shit like that. But when you got kids at a certain, that's the precious thing about them, is they innocent though. They're gonna say whatever, they're gonna think, they're gonna talk without thinking what they saying. You know what I'm saying? That's the innocence that come along with them kids. Shit like that.
Kids are selfish. Yeah. That's why you have to teach them
how to share. They deserve to be selfish, though. Ain't nothing wrong with being selfish as a kid.
Everything is wrong with being selfish. It's a total ignorance that the world has more people than just you.
You have to learn. You have to learn to not be selfish, because when you come into it at first, you are being self-minded to think about only yourself at that point. You know what I'm saying?
No, you're not talking.
No one else to think about.
Everybody you spend your whole life teaching your kids, and this is you as a father. You spend your whole life explaining to your kids that other people exist.
Say again, my bad.
You spend your whole life explaining to people that other people exist.
Yeah.
I'm talking about from the first time when it's two kids and they can see it's another kid, but it's one toy, and then they won't play with the toy.
That's what I'm saying. They have to.
So you spend time teaching your kids how to be a good person. Some of y'all don't spend time teaching your kids how to be a good person. And I agree with Mr. Stacy. Kids only selfish because we spoiled them, which to me, like, that's another thing, y'all parents. I'll be watching y'all. And this is why I fuck with Joe Jackson. Joe Jackson he spent his whole life teaching Michael Jackson how to be responsible for his family.
That's dope.
He demanded that of him. And some things went wrong, but it's demanded. He demanded that. He demanded, yeah, you got your biggest album, but you and your brothers is going on tour.
Yeah. That was all I was finding out.
I genuinely think the demise of Michael Jackson came when his family wasn't around him. When he got with y'all crazy ass people who just let him do anything and y'all thought he was, it's Michael. Soon as Michael got away from his family, that nigga just started wilding out. Nigga opened up a whole house. It's animals and shit. And fucking roller coasters. And fucking giraffes walking around and chimps and shit and petting zoos and goats and shit. Soon as fucking the family wasn't around. Like Joe would let him get like some things. Okay, you can have one chip, Mike, but you ain't getting two of these motherfuckers. All right, Mike, you could have this, but you ain't getting all this shit. Mike, the whole time, wanted it his way. He wanted to create the things in his mind without an understanding of the rest of the world. How the rest of the world. Like, you think if Joe Jackson would have been sitting with him when he did that interview, when he said he let kids lay in his bed, you think that would have passed? You think if he was in the house with Joe Jackson, it'd have been able to be kids laying in his bed? I am one of the people that believe Michael Jackson did not inappropriately molest a child in any sexual matter. That I believe that. But the problem is Joe would have been like, man, get out this boy, big. Go lay your ass over there. Joe wouldn't even let it get that fucking far. Joe would have not let it get that far. There's no way Joe would have let that shit get that fucking far. Joe would have been like, no, then boy. Yeah, he had a couple animals at Havenhurst. You making millions of dollars. Ain't nobody finna be telling you no about everything. But boy, you could see it in the movie. When Mike showed up with that chimp. Coach, what up? Flip that light on me.
What up, Trap?
Coach, what up?
What's up there, King?
King, what up?
When Joe, Trap said, what up, King? So when Joe, you see when he first brought Bubbles home, he was waiting on Joe's approval. And Joe looked at that nigga like, what the hell are you? Whatever, man.
You seen the movie? You seen the movie, Coach?
Yes, sir.
Damn, man. Y'all ain't tell me to watch the movie that.
I just watched it. Yeah, it's on Amazon. I watched it.
Oh, nigga, you watched it finally?
It was on Amazon.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I seen it on Amazon too.
That puff piece?
Puff.
Yeah, it's a puff piece, man. That's just it's a fluff piece.
You feel like that?
Yeah.
I didn't think it was a fluff piece.
Like it was
you know why I felt like a fluff piece? Because the true villain didn't make sense to none of us.
I thought it was a fluff piece because they didn't give you none of the sauce. Like, I need to see what kind of whoopings was he giving out, so I can take some.
Giving out regular ass.
But I need to see exactly. I need to see how the belt was coming down because I'm about to utilize all this shit to make. Hey, I asked any of y'all to name one person in your family more famous than LaToya Jackson.
That's a fact.
She one of the least famous people in the Jackson family. Randy Jackson. Randy Jackson. I'm just saying, Randy. Name one more person in your family more famous than Randy. Tito. More famous than Tito.
Janet
is the second most famous person in their family, and she is one of the most famous pop acts of all time.
One of the most famous, one of the most successful talents.
One of the most, but she. Come on, bro. Like, name me 5 women pop stars acts better.
The reason he probably had to whoop Janet ass because he's whooping Mike ass, and Janet seen him ass whoop. He's like, I ain't finna be fucking up.
Nigga, we all see, anybody who's seen the movie Trap seen at the end when he was doing Thriller and he was like running from the top. That was Joe. He ain't running shit. That's why he was such a perfectionist.
Yeah.
Joe made this nigga a perfectionist, nigga, because you seen at the beginning, Joe, hey, run that shit back from the top.
Man, I'm tired of running it back. Oh, you tired of running it back, huh?
Mm-hmm.
You want to be great, huh? Let me whoop your ass. Now run it back.
I would like to talk to some Michael dancers.
Watch that show my kids tonight.
I'm sure they thought he was a slave driver too.
Exactly.
Man, Mike got us doing this shit. They probably thought he was Dr. Dre, huh?
I would like to talk to some
Mike,
Michael
you want to do
dancers.
it again?
Mike, the 1,000th time from the top, Mike.
Everything has to be perfect. Everything has to be perfect.
Exactly. This nigga nigga. Goddamn.
No Ceilings Live, the lunch hour, every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, right here, noon Pacific, 3 p.m. if you're on the East Coast. Thank y'all for stopping in. For real, for real. Hopefully, we get you through your lunch break while you feeding your stomach. We're here to feed your mind that good soul food for thought. Go on, click the like button if you're on YouTube. Click it right now. Don't make these moderators ask you 100 times. Don't be selfish and be an asshole. Click the like button.
Yeah, y'all niggas need to go ahead and like this shit. Stop bullshit.
Like it.
Stop bullshit.
If you on Twitter, retweet this link. If you're on Facebook,
matter of fact, I'm about to like us right now.
We do this stream and support the No Ceilings podcast. New podcast dropping today. Great conversations on hip hop, black folk, and Latinos. It's a really good conversation. I did not realize Latinos cut a deal behind our back. I just came to the conclusion. You need to listen to the podcast. I'm sure A King is gonna have it up. A King and all our people over there at Black Effect gonna get it up today. But I need to hear my Latino folks. We're gonna expand on that for Sunday dinner. I need to know about the deal y'all cut behind our back. I need to figure out the deal because somewhere along the line, y'all got pushed into whiteness and y'all didn't never tell us. Y'all did not tell us.
There's some Latinos that think they white.
Told them that.
No, they got but it happened to Irish people the same way. At first, Irish people and black people was close. They was clicked. Irish folks was Irish niggers. Irish people, and then they got moved up into whiteness, and it was like, well, y'all on y'all own. Same thing with the Jewish folk. Jewish folk used to be, they was down. They was all solid. It was all solid. And then white people said, well, y'all could be with us. They was like, well, bye. They got Hollywood and all the other shit and legals and shit. And then the Italians, they was the homies. We was thick as thieves, all the Italian folks. All the Italian folks was with us. And then they got the fire department. And then construction. And they was like, well, y'all on your own. And it just hit me. I need to talk to some of my Latino brothers for Sunday dinner, dog. Y'all motherfuckers cut a deal behind our back. Now Nick Fuentes makes sense. Y'all cut a deal behind our back and you didn't tell us. What'd y'all get? What did they give y'all? I know they gave y'all something, so I'm gonna need y'all to tell me what they gave y'all.
Hey, who running around with the paperwork to sign?
Well, we can't get in.
I'm just saying, like, who running around? I wouldn't sign the shit.
I don't think we could be white passing. I don't know if we could be white passing.
I don't know, brother. I
didn't know. Shout out to everybody saying I'm late. I did not know that Latinos cut a deal. The homies cut a deal behind our back.
I get people mistake me as a Mexican every day. So,
but I never in my life thought a Mexican person was white.
I don't think you know Mexican
every day.
I never in my life thought of. I ain't never
they come up to you and start speaking Spanish to you
that I thought was white.
Trap. A nigga called me and told me that somebody stole my car. A Mexican dude stole my car. I'm driving. I'm on the phone driving my car. Hey, coach. Will. Hey, Mexican nigga stole your car. I said, oh, okay. It's me, bro.
I thought you stole your own car.
They ain't gonna let us cut no deal, huh? They like Anyway, this is a Sunday dinner conversation. Make sure you check out that No Ceilings podcast. It's a great conversation. I came to the epiphany, but Sunday dinner, we really gonna unpack it. So bring a Latino friend because I need to know what the fuck y'all got.
If y'all got a light-skinned deal cut, hey, not me.
When did this meeting happen?
Drake.
I need to be informed of when this meeting happened that made y'all feel like that y'all could be white. Because I know they had to let y'all just feel like that.
Maybe J. Cole
a long time ago.
At when? Latinos was, bruh. At one time, Crazy Legs was light skinned.
Early 90s.
Latinos was light skinned.
Probably time when American Meat came out. Shit like that.
You think American Meat was the
no?
You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
shout out to Kwame. That is not true. We don't try to co-opt people into our race. That's a lie.
That was
people
crazy.
was with us because white people didn't like them.
Hey,
you got to realize white people have not liked people in this country since the beginning of it.
The deal might have occurred in prison.
That's what I'm saying. I just said
Now
that.
that you said American Me, I'm thinking back.
Yeah.
Deal might have occurred in prison.
If you want to know how I learned how I came to this epiphany, you need to listen to the podcast. Sunday dinner, we will go into it. We will talk about how I figured out that y'all, shout out to all my Latino brothers and sisters, y'all motherfuckers cut a deal behind our back. And I'm so fucking devastated that y'all didn't even tell a nigga. Y'all ain't even tell us.
Why are they gonna tell us?
Latinos always been white. I ain't never in my life heard Latinos was white till today.
Who said that? Was that a Latino person?
No, somebody said I never in my life heard that.
Hey,
Latinos was white. When?
The real LT Latino table. Hey, can y'all
Latino table.
Can y'all let us know if y'all white or not?
When the fuck?
They
Who
had
the fuck is a white Latino?
table.
Yeah,
I ain't never thought no Latino.
exactly. That's why they tuned in initially, Trap. They tuned in first. They think, oh, they got a Latino table. Hold up there.
Latino table.
Latinos at the lunch table. Can y'all let us know if y'all white? If y'all
I
consider yourself
never
white.
thought to my life that I've been growing up my whole life.
There we go. We got some Latinos saying they not white. They
Latino
not white.
table.
They did not turn this shit into Latino table.
It's the Daddy Yankee table. The Bad Bunny. Somebody said it was since Cardi B.
Yeah, and they be talking about like Afro Latino. Wait a minute, this is a little too kind of proper. What do you mean Afro Latino? I wasn't black.
They trying to exclude the darkies. They said, "Hey, y'all something else."
Tego a nigga.
Like people,
Yeah,
shout out to my homeboy, my boy DT from Santa Ana Watergate. What up, DT? Happy birthday, homeboy. I know your birthday was 2 days ago, but we gonna make it loud. Shout out to my boy DT. Daryl, what up, D? My low. Hey, listen, Spaniards are not Latinos. I don't know if y'all didn't know this. Spaniards are not Latinos.
Spanish.
Yo,
Spaniards, people from Spain.
3504 Scooby. 3504 Scooby.
Yeah, Spaniards are not Latinos.
You see that shit, Coach?
What?
Look at 504 Scooby.
Spaniards are not Latinos. So when y'all say what you think Spaniards are not Latinos.
You see it?
Yeah, I'm looking at it. Right
Spaniards are white people.
Say exactly.
Excuse me, Europeans. I like the term European.
We gotta fix
because white people is only an American thing. Russian people ain't white neither. They just Russian. Spaniards are not Latinos.
You said without an accent. Oh man.
Every day to this.
Every day, Trap.
Shout out to Tasha. Tasha, thank you for the 50 check dollars. Hello, Glasses Trap in the lunch table. Happy birthday, Dot.
Tasha,
happy birthday, Dot.
Tasha, here you go again.
Oh
Tasha.
man, dog, you wasn't here.
He wasn't here.
I know,
bro.
but you know I'm coming, Tasha. You know I'm coming, Tasha. Tasha, you know I'm late.
Tasha, what up, Tasha? What up, T? What up, TT?
Tasha, I be coming from Burbank, Riverside, Victorville, all type of places. Come on, speeding, going 90 trying to get here, Tasha. Come on, just throw me a hot.
Happy birthday, K Dot. My boy K Dot finally old. Dot about to be 40 next year. Boy, you old nigga. My man Dot finally growing up. Ain't no little snot-nosed kid no more. What's up, homeboy? Happy birthday. Happy birthday to my mom. Happy birthday to Ice Cube. Happy birthday,
Big O.
Big O, the biggest gangster. Happy birthday to Tupac. Somebody else's birthday tomorrow. Oof. Happy birthday to Ice Cube. I seen Cube's son post some dope messages. You know what's funny? I love following Cube's son and Cube at the same time. That just means I'm such a fan of Ice Cube to watch his son grow into his own and then show love to his dad. I'm sure he whooped his son ass too, because his son probably was bad too. Whoop his ass.
Yeah.
That's why his son is great. That's why your son's a great actor, because he whoops some ass.
That nigga in the greatness.
Whoop ass.
Like the Jackson
Shout out to Tamia. Thank you for the 4-month membership. G, you should call Kendrick while on stream and tell him we all said happy birthday. You know what? If he texts me back, I'm gonna hit him back and we could all tell him together. I'm sure he's doing something cool for his birthday, like sitting around being a man.
Doing something fly.
We don't do nothing for our birthdays.
Doing something fly for his birthday.
Definitely not doing nothing fly.
Okay.
Shout out to K-Way. Thank you for the $5. I want to customize a horse and buggy, and I want the horse to have a BBL and a Brazilian wavy with diamonds on the tail. Hook me up, G.
What? A horse with a BBL?
They already got those on Instagram.
What? What the hell?
That was our
Shout out
brother
to
from the
Tasha.
Latino
Thank you
table?
for the $20, gentlemen. Winky eye Kai. Oh,
This
The
love
love
table.
shout out to the $2.
The love
Ladies,
table is crazy.
ladies.
The
Kai
love
back with
table.
$2. Natasha, I'm the one gentleman here. Wait a minute, I'm a gentleman. The hell you mean? Oh, that's crazy. You just make us not nobody.
Wow,
Shout
that
out
was
to Fairway.
crazy.
Thank you for the $5. G, you speaking Mandarin the trap. He didn't learn how to drive till he was 48. No need to drive in New York City.
I'm
Spurs at
not
8.
48, bro. I'm 45 years old. What the hell?
I'm 50. Tell everybody I'm 50.
Wait a minute, Trap, you can't drive?
Yeah, I could drive, man.
No, he can't.
No, he said
Shout
that
out to
shit.
Lamont
He said
Ragler.
that shit
Thank
like
you
a
for the
lie.
$5. The same people that conspired against Mike, probably the same people that have soul food sounds at KFC. G, love the movie. Seen it with seen it 4 times with the fam and friends. Yeah, I got it. It's still on rental, so I'm gonna watch it again today.
I'm gonna watch it today for sure.
Trap, how many feet you use to drive?
One, man. Come
Okay,
on,
I'll just-
now.
Shout out to Lamont Ragler. Thank you for the $2. I love Mike and forever hate what they did to him. That's because Joe Jackson, as soon as he got from under Joe Jackson care, you see what happened. It wasn't even no time neither. It was the bad tour, problems. See, y'all don't understand the importance of a black father, and this movie showed me that.
If you saying
Like,
it's
y'all-
bad, you saying
Huh?
it's bad, then I'm blaming it on Q Sweat though.
You playing on Key Sweat?
Q
did
Sweat
Keith Sweat
fucked the
do?
momentum, messed the momentum up, dude. Dropped that album the same year.
Shout out to New York. Shout out to 42nd Street Jazz. Thank you for the $5.
Parade
Working on
tomorrow.
a 69 Buick. Mac going all OEM is definitely an ambi build. I was trying to explain this to my homie how radical that build was, because I get it. Radical builds normally is what we classify as radical builds is patterns, graphics, engraving, but it's really the radicalness is how much detail in it that's not standard. And that's the thing that makes Mac 10's brown liquor car so great.
Was that Mac 10 shit you sent?
Yeah.
Oh, that
It's
shit
a
was fire.
no, not that one. Not that yellow.
Oh, okay.
It's a radical build. Is it the brown one?
Let me see.
Yeah.
Pretty sure. But I thought it was a brown. Was it, or was it
69
yellow?
Buick is dope. Which car? Shout out to Miss Hummus. She gifted 5 memberships. Y'all grab them up and make sure y'all support Miss Hummus. She does her stream after this stream.
Continue
go
the
on, Miss
conversation,
Hummus.
Miss
Continue
Miss
the
Hummus. When I'm gonna be
conversation.
invited to the conversation,
Yeah,
Miss
Miss Hummus. When you gonna invite Coach and us to the conversation?
Yeah, you ain't invited
that shit
nobody
just
over
crazy. The only person you
I
invited
pulled
was
up there one time. I pulled up there.
shout out to K-Way. Thank you for the $5. G, I got a 95 SS with 160,000 miles on it. My bro left it to me before he transitioned. It's just collecting dust in storage. Where should I get detailed? You can sell it to me.
there.
Check that
I'll
out.
make sure bro thing fly right.
This nigga vulture.
But
I got you.
if you in San Diego, it's a couple people I can recommend you to. Just make sure you hit me on IG and shit. I could recommend some dope people to get it all cleaned up. But you need to start driving it. You need to see, this is that thing that Joe Jackson, that man, you know, it's nothing like doing shit with your hands. And get you a chamois cable. You know what? We gonna buy you a chamois. Need a chamois kid. You know what a chamois is? See, I know y'all ain't never got no whoopings. If y'all think Joe Jackson is a villain, y'all definitely don't know what a chamois is. Trap, you know what a chamois is?
What's that? The little thing you wax your car with and all that? Something
Wax.
like that? Or you rub your car down with?
A chamois is such a
the
great
pencil?
cleaning device. You don't even
Yeah.
need soap to wash your
Yeah.
car with a
Hey,
chamois.
they got this nigga with the chamois.
About a
That-
chamois.
You remember the commercial? Traps,
I
all
seen
them
the commercial. I
chamois and
seen the
shit.
commercial with
Shout out to
that.
Black Hummingbird for the pronunciation. I mean, for the spelling of it, so people don't know. You don't know nothing about no chamois. That's how I'm saying. I don't know nothing about no chamois. That's because it wasn't nobody whooping your ass. Shout out to Good Boy for whooping my ass. Shout out to Big O for whooping my ass. Shout out to my parents for whooping my ass. That's why I know what a chamois is.
But see, this is what I respect about G though. This one of the first motherfuckers I heard say he needed some more ass whoopings.
For sure.
Like,
And I
that's
was a pretty
that's
all
a
right
real
nigga.
nigga right there. You know what? I actually needed a couple more. Needed a couple more ass whoopings.
Shout out to Girly Jock. Thank you for the $5. I need an old school boxy sedan. Ooh, that's player a box. I still drive my 19 Toyota Camry from college. That's a good car. That's a good car to get where
That's
you're
what I'm
going.
saying. That Camry was a classic.
Real metal
That's what I'm
cars,
saying
not the
before.
plastics. No, it's not a class. Don't use that.
No, that's a
term.
classic, bro.
It's not a classic.
That Toyota Camry.
It's not a classic. It's a great car, bro. It's a well-built car. It's not a class. That's not what the term means.
Classic. Classic.
Wait a minute. Hey, Trav, is that a classic in New
man,
York?
bruh.
Camry?
Yes. That was a classic car.
God damn it. In New York?
Well, you know what? It might not be a classic.
A Camry.
This is a classic, man, for real, bro.
Nah,
Every album's a classic. 1990 is a classic.
I tell you what the classic is to me. It's the 850, man. That's the classic.
That's a good car. Shout out to Beta Max. Thank you for the 2-month membership. Nothing more scary to America than a disciplined black man. Facts. Creative Energy Collective. Thank you for the $2. Then why are the kids not on MJ level? What you mean? Why all the kids ain't on MJ level? Janet Jackson, Randy Jackson. You ain't never heard of the Jackson 5? Do they got a failure Jackson? I don't think it's one failure Jackson. Even Rebbie is a successful Jackson.
That's what I think about Rebbie. But what I always think about is this though, right? I feel like when it comes to kids like that, I don't know, Coach Flex, I feel like you get every child you have, it's another chance to create, you know what I'm saying, to accomplish greatness within them though. So like Michael was the last son. That was the greatest one right there, you know what I'm saying? And then I think Janet was the youngest girl. She came out good too. So yeah, every child you get a chance to. I did that wrong with him. I'm gonna do it different with this one. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna do it different with this one until you get it right.
I think that's what I think you hit it at the end right there, Trap. I think as you get older, you start refining the way you raise your children. You start like, all right, I take this. I think we all start with our parents first. Everything our parents did, we try to. And then we start refining with our parents. Like G, I'm kind of with G. I feel like I probably could have got a couple more whoopings. So I'm like, all right, maybe I might whoop a little bit more. I might stay on top of my kids a little bit more. Because when you got smart children, like children that are really, really smart, you got to stay on top of them. Their attention span is all over the place at that point. And I know that's where I fucked up at. I think somebody should have kept their foot on my neck because they let me run the world a little too much, bro.
Okay, so. Yeah. Joe Jackson and Catherine's kids are Rebbie, Jackie, Tito, Jermaine, LaToya, Marlon, Brandon. Brandon died at birth. That was Marlon's twin. I didn't know that. Damn, rest in peace to Brandon.
And that nigga more famous than a lot of y'all niggas' family members.
Michael, Randy, Janet. Well, y'all crazy. All the kids. What you mean they ain't on MJ level? You ain't heard of the Jackson? Bro, y'all out of control, bro.
So he wasn't the youngest boy there. He wasn't the youngest boy. It was one younger than him.
Randy was the youngest boy. And Randy used to bully Michael Jackson. I've seen another movie. It's actually my favorite. I like this movie more than the Michael Jackson. I like these Michaels more, and I like the dudes who did the movie of the Michael movie more. But there's a movie told from Bill Whitfield's perspective, his Bodyguard.
I've seen that one. The Bodyguard. I've seen
that. I told about Amazon. It's my favorite Michael Jackson movie.
That's interesting.
I've seen that one.
It kind of showed him really dealing with life.
Yeah.
Like life was his real villain. You could check it out on Amazon. It's called
I seen it. Forgot what the name of it was. It was cool.
I told y'all about this, but y'all should watch it.
I watched it a while ago. It was good. They wasn't even paying that dude for a long time. That was the crazy shit about it though. He wasn't getting paid for a minute.
Yeah, they was going through hell.
Yeah, he was going through hell.
That's because Joe wasn't around.
Yeah.
Hey, G, what you get this movie, this Michael Jackson movie? What you give it?
Scale of 1 to 10?
Yeah, 1 to 10.
Probably a 7, 8.
7. You can't use 7.
Let me ask the real question right now.
I agree with G though on that rating.
7?
I don't give 7s away though.
You can't do 7s, bro.
I don't give 7. I'm not everybody else. I'm pretty much a harsh critic.
Trap, but it was really right there though, Trap. I'm saying because you taking that 7 away is so fucked up.
It's called Searching for Neverland. Like I said, 7 to 8.
That's it. Searching for Neverland.
Because the only reason I think is while I'm not approving of, I think the critique is so bad because people looking at like Joe Jackson as the villain, like it's gonna be hard sell. And black people, I think we kind of know how tough our dads could be, but we act like we don't remember why we was fucked up as kids because none of us was. If you was black in America, you probably was some shit. You was naturally rebellious, so your dad had to. My dad had to kick my ass once or twice. A few times I deserved it. I ain't gonna lie. But yes, all the kids are well off. And Michael Jackson actually got more shit when he left Joe Jackson. Remember, Michael Jackson was living with Joe when he did Thriller.
Okay, so that's one thing I did learn from this movie. I wasn't aware that Michael Jackson lived in that house for so fucking long.
Yeah.
Joe Jackson's the bad guy when he letting you bring giraffes to the house.
Yeah, giraffes there too?
Nigga, man, this nigga was bringing Bubbles was living in the house.
I thought Neverland had the giraffes.
Nigga, go and get, huh?
I thought Neverland had the giraffes and stuff So you had giraffes there.
Looking like Neverland in this bitch.
No, they did a good. He didn't let him have all them dumbass animals, but he let him have more animals.
What niggas ain't letting their child get a dog?
What's that like? That's a fact. I gotta get a dog for my damn daughter this birthday right now.
What kind of dog you gonna get a Trap?
I don't know, man. I'm getting a small dog. I know that much. I'm looking at this hippo. Look at the hippo. My cousin just finished having a whole a Frenchies. So I'm like,
Michael Jackson.
I ain't got no big dog though. I ain't got no big dog house.
Okay, I feel you.
Leave Havenhurst.
Somebody said Jermaine a failure.
Jermaine a failure.
Michael Jackson. Hold up, listen. Michael Jackson officially left the Havenhurst family compound in mid-May 1988. He relocated to the newly purchased Neverland Ranch in the San Ynez Valley through Havenhurst, remained a residence for other members of the Jackson family. And I love this nigga. Kiss my ass.
When Thriller came out? 84?
Yeah, 82.
82. That was way after. Damn. Well, he was on the road a lot.
If you think about it, Michael Jackson started getting his shit within 5 years of leaving the damn house. Because Joe wasn't around to be on his ass.
Nigga.
Y'all got to respect black dads, man.
He probably should have stayed with
all that Sony stuff. Well, that Sony publisher, we start getting the bullshit. Let's keep it a buck, man.
I'm sure Joe would be like, hey, don't fuck with that.
Don't fuck with them people shit. Don't fuck with them people shit. Don't fuck with them people shit.
Oh, fuck with them people shit, Michael.
Don't fuck with them people shit, Mike.
People shit.
Talking about giving these motherfuckers back to their publisher, man. Leave them people shit alone.
Leave them people shits alone.
That nigga
Joe was there. He wouldn't have been none of that shit. Wouldn't have been no little white kids running around this motherfucker laying up in the bed. Get your little ass out of here. Hey, you better come get your kid.
Little Webster coming and hang out at the crib.
You get this little nigga out of here. Come get your mama. Tell your mom. See, that's the thing. Mike just like when Mike left the earth and shit. Like not as passing away, but like it was at Neverland. It was all anything goes. It was Peter Pan and shit. Somebody needed to. Joe Jackson was the one person that kept Michael Jackson grounded in the reality that he was a black man. Exactly. And I think we all need that.
Exactly.
Shout out to K-Way. Thank you for the $5. Whooping and beating are different things, G. Beating a kid because he couldn't sing baritone is wild. Little dude ain't even hit puberty yet. First off.
Why are you calling it beating?
Stop saying beating. A beating is when I use my fist. If it's a belt, it ain't no beating. Just stop being soft.
Beatings are savage.
It's not a beating. That nigga didn't probably shed one emotion. He probably talked to this whooping. You gonna sing this shit correctly. He probably was explaining shit while he was whooping. And Mike sang that shit.
And I'm gonna tell you right now, if Mike was getting real beatings, Mike wouldn't, like G made a good point. He was very sneaky.
Yeah, Mike was
Mike wouldn't have been that sneaky if he's getting some real beatings.
No, that's why Mike was getting whooped, because he was a badass little kid.
Nigga,
fuck all that innocent shit and Jackson 5 shit. Mike is a little nigga from Gary, Indiana, with 9 brothers, or like 9 siblings, 8 siblings. He got a lot of siblings. He got his ass whooped. Wait a minute, did I hear LL Cool J was Tito Jackson's son? Oh my God.
What?
Is that a fact?
That sounds crazy.
No. They're about the same age.
Shout out to Delgado the Great. Thank you for the $5. Haven't been able to tune in live lately. Little quick super chat, and I'll watch later. Hope y'all have a good afternoon lunch table. My man Delgado.
Delgado, what's happening?
Shout out to beautiful Leo. Thank you for the $5. K-Way, as a former child abuse investigator, you are correct. We're going to have to talk about that abuse, because I don't think y'all understand what abuse is. I know that black people have done better in this country, and y'all started to think niggas don't need their ass whooped, but y'all calling too much shit abuse. Abuse, listen. We gotta have a little nuance for this abuse conversation. Now, listen, if your parents whooping your ass, okay, listen, okay, I'll be honest. There are some things that parents did that was fucked up, like making you go pick your own switch.
That ain't no abuse, though.
I don't know if that's abuse.
That's psychological abuse, right there.
Nigga, that's dumb.
That's not.
I'm coming in with the smallest, the weakest.
That's the worst one.
No, I'm talking about the worst one. That's the worst one.
Okay, first of all, y'all niggas don't want to talk about my whoopers. Y'all niggas whoopers can't compare to what I was getting. Nigga, I ain't gonna talk about that.
You was a bad kid, coach.
I sure was. But I was, nigga, woo. But
I don't think it's abuse when they make you pick your switch.
You gotta get one of the ones that snap.
I think what it is is meant for you to understand. It's not abuse. Y'all got to stop using the word abuse. Abuse isn't that. Let me look up abuse.
Here's nigga go.
Going down a dark hole right now, B.
I'm going. I got time and I got a flashlight.
All right.
Oh shit, this nigga.
Abuse is the improper, unfair, or an intentionally harmful use of something or someone. What's about it is improper? Do you understand what this world will do to you?
Eat you up and spit you out.
Do you know they will put you in a gas chamber and take your life?
Is a whooping picking your own switch worse or the electric chair?
Hold on.
What
last country that allowed the guillotine.
Didn't somebody just get shot to death?
Yeah, I see that too. That was crazy. So the last guillotine execution took place September 10th, 1977 at Bamis prison in Marseille. You know what a guillotine is, right, Trap?
Yeah, get your head cut off. Right?
So what do you think is worse?
Y'all niggas saying we reaching. They giving niggas
we not reaching.
They giving niggas 35 years.
You see what happened to do you see what's happening to kids out here? Do you see what's happening at the hands?
Little black
Are you looking at what's happening to people?
You think a whooping's worse or getting 20 years in the pen? Like if I got to give a couple of whoopings to keep my children out of prison or getting shot or getting whatever, nigga, like I'm giving out the whooping right now. Now I get there are some parents going overboard with this shit.
Yes, but I think we can't talk for that.
I agree.
I think we talk to that way too much. And now it's got to the place where people don't even want to whoop their fucking kids. And now I got to whoop your son ass in the streets at 22.
Man.
Because he doesn't, because his dad, for some reason, he think all old men is busters. So now he talking, now I got to hit him upside his fucking head. Because you just didn't whoop him.
And all these parents talking about, I whoop my kids. That's fine. I
don't
judge.
Yep.
I don't judge that shit. But I am curious to see your son get in his first fight. See how that work out. See him get his first hit in the streets. See how that work out. Ow!
Black people have normalized abuse is improper. Like, do you understand what abuse is? I know that word's abused today. That word is abused today. Like there is abuse.
Abuse is abused.
I agree with V. Marie. Michael was seriously lonely. He wanted to have true friends, never found any, no idea. Yeah, but that is the choice. That's the selection you make sometimes. When you decide to go to that level of greatness and success, it's lonely.
Right.
It's a lonely thing. I feel like that right now, and I'm not anywhere near Michael Jackson. A lot of times I am so lonely in my mind. I talk to my friends. I talk to people that I work with, and they don't know what I'm talking about. Like, do you know how it feels to be in a record business? I have one gold record in America and one gold record overseas. I don't even have that type of success. But to know what I know about the music business and to talk about other people and they don't know what the fuck you talking about, it's other people in the business that don't know what I be talking about. Because I have decided to submit myself to this type of journey to understand what's happening.
What? Nigga, fuck even being as famous as G. There are niggas who are willing to sacrifice their children's youth for being good at AAU. It's niggas right now who are half decent at AAU at basketball who don't know how to ride bikes. Like, what the fuck are we talking about right now, nigga? Like, to get good at something, you got to sacrifice in another area. Nigga, like, my son played college basketball. He couldn't ride a bike till he was 14 or 15. But he was hooping the whole goddamn time.
Statistics show that black men were in jail were beat. It's a crime that is not a crime deterrent. It is. Some people are just bad. Prison don't deter people from committing crimes.
Niggas get stats from anywhere too. Like, where's your sources? I'm just saying, anybody, you can get stats from anywhere, Trap. You can look it up anywhere. It's stats that say, tomatoes cause cancer. Then you'll find a stat that say tomatoes cure cancer. Nigga, you can find stats any goddamn where. I hate when niggas start bringing up.
So if there's a correlation between childhood corporal punishment and incarceration, don't whoop your kids and you gonna see it. Don't whoop your kids and you'll see it. Keep thinking that you can explain. If your kids can understand everything through explanation, you wouldn't need to be there. Like, listen, I get it. This is a very nuanced conversation. It's deep because a lot of y'all are parents. Shout out to everybody that got a kid. I'm not going to tell you how to raise your kid, obviously, but I'm telling you, you have to know what abuse means. Abuse don't mean you being tender, not whooping your kids. This world is going to whoop your kids. Abuse is the improper, unfair, or intentionally harmful use of something or someone. Improper, unfair, or intentionally harmful.
Dude, we're saying give out responsible whoopings. We're not saying they acting like we saying take a machete and start spanking your kids, bro. Like what's happening right now?
Dot used to be mad at me because I always told him I thought he was gonna be great and I thought he was gonna be able to figure it out. And I pushed him to make records and I pushed him to do like dope shit and really just, you know, there was a moment to me where Dot was doing well. Right. And he was fine. Right. This is after To Pimp a Butterfly. Like he was making money. He pretty much at that point was a millionaire. Right. He was going to be able to make $1 million doing shows. But it was like he was such a much better talent than that. He was such a much better talent than that. You know what I'm saying? And it was like, bro, it's about achieving everything because God has positioned you to. It don't got to be about what's satisfactory to us. And the reason I know that because I did it. I'll be honest, I did it. A lot of times I did just enough so I'd be okay. I never pushed myself to know what I could do at early on. It was like, I'm straight. My only goal in this life was so I didn't have to sell Sherm as far as, you know, getting into the record business. I just didn't want to sell Sherm again. Right? That was my whole goal. But God wanted so much more for me, and I fought God tooth and nail along the way. And I'd be damned if a nigga that I was seeing that was even had a chance to be greater than me did the same thing. So you push people to maximize who they are.
Facts.
I agree.
Listen,
you ain't gotta whip
can I argue with Joe Jackson? Yes, you do. And if you don't whoop your kids, somebody else gonna whoop your kids.
No, you don't. You gotta talk.
Listen, you don't have to whoop your kids, but somebody else gonna whoop your kids.
I think it's great.
If you don't whoop your kids, if you think you can explain everything to your kids, somebody else gonna whoop your kids.
No, I think I'm not gonna say it's never a moment where you should. You know what I'm saying like that. Though I think that the way we came up, we was getting after it was like this. You know what I'm saying? We was doing. Damn, I ain't clean the kitchen up. Get ass whipping.
Why the fuck you didn't clean the kitchen up, Trap?
Because I was doing some bullshit.
That's why you got your ass whooped.
Nah, not the first time. Maybe on the 10th time I ain't clean the kitchen.
10th time, Trap? You think the world about to give you 10 times to fuck up?
5th? Man, it's the kitchen.
3 strikes you
out,
It's
the kitchen, bro.
They got a 3-strike law.
The kitchen.
They ain't got a 10-strike law.
I never forget. I got my words out when I first time I got caught skipping school. That's the words ass whipping I got right there. And I ain't
That's shit crazy, Trap. You really don't understand what's wrong with you not cleaning the kitchen.
Trap, that was crazy right there. Maybe the 10th time.
You felt like you didn't.
Not because I ain't cleaning the kitchen. Hold on a second.
Shout out to L, my dog L. L, what's up?
Janelle, what up?
I got something for y'all. I'm glad I seen it.
You had to lean on a goddamn bell like that.
Hold on. My dog L graduated school. Hold on. We need to help send El Janelle to Paris to study abroad.
Oh, shit.
El Janelle is going overseas to study. We need to help her send her there. It was a last-minute acceptance. She got a partial scholarship. Her flight leaves Thursday, June 25th, first time out of the country.
Big L.
What is y'all talking about? El Janelle, a special opportunity to study abroad in Paris. I was recently accepted into a Paris study abroad program. The total cost is well over $8,000. I received a partial scholarship. Now I just need help getting over the line before my flight on Thursday, June 25th. Your support helps cover housing, travel, food, and study expenses. She'll get to go to the Louvre, to Notre Dame, Eiffel Tower,
yes, sir.
Saint Denis,
nice,
Versailles. We were just talking about Versailles.
No.
Oh my God. We need to donate. Cash App, $El Janelle. Somebody put this right here.
Hey, put this shit up. Miss Hummus, where you at?
Miss Hummus, put this in there. Cash
You're
app.
not gonna put nothing up for no L. I don't know why you're gonna say that for.
Miss Hummus,
Miss Hummus is gonna do it. Miss Hummus is a pro woman.
Yeah, Miss Hummus is a pro.
Miss Hummus is pro woman.
Matter of fact, Miss Hummus probably gonna be the first one
to donate. What you talking about? Miss Hummus gonna be the first one to donate.
Miss Hummus gonna donate.
I'm support at any level. $25, $50, $100, $250, $500. Let me send this to my dog. I'm gonna send this to Fatima. What up, Fatima? She can put this up. I'm gonna put this on my YouTube. We're gonna make sure we get L over there. Let him get some of that old Chi-Town up in France.
I wonder if L got whoopings.
L for sure probably got a whoop because L is definitely like me. She asks too many goddamn questions.
I wonder if L got whoopings while she doing all this dope shit.
That's what's up, L. You know I got you, girl.
Yeah, we all got to chip in on
for
L.
Sure. Like facts, man. Just send me
got to chip in on L.
Yeah.
L is doing it up.
Big L.
Fatima, make sure you put that up, Fatima. I know Miss Hummus ain't gonna take her time.
Yeah. No, it's not. Miss Hummus is crazy. Miss Hummus is so pro woman. Hell yeah, whoop their ass.
And Miss Hummus, you had Trap on the show?
God, everybody else.
Yeah, I'll fuck up Miss Hummus. That's my girl.
Miss Hummus
even though the Spurs lost on Miss Hummus, I see you ain't talking too much now.
Can I argue with Michael Jackson about him feeling and they making this film that he got abused? No, I can't. I can't tell you. Michael Jackson can feel how he felt. I know Michael Jackson wasn't getting in no motherfucking trouble when he was at Havenhurst.
Michael
that was the name of the
trap.
Yeah, I bet you none of this shit happened to Michael Jackson when he was at Havenhurst.
He wouldn't have been in this type of trouble, and a nigga would have known how to speak when he did get in some trouble. He wouldn't have came in there and be like, yeah, they did stick
Michael Jackson was in Havenhurst 1988. Look at everything after he got in trouble.
They did. Yeah, they actually was in the bed with me. But nothing happened. Like, Joe Jackson wouldn't allow him to say that bullshit. Kids wouldn't have been sleeping in his bed, Trap.
Y'all got to understand the type of mind that goes into that space to be where he at. You need somebody to reel your ass back. So no, I agree. I cannot argue with Michael Jackson about how he felt about getting his ass whooped with a belt. I cannot argue that. Kids gonna feel how they feel.
Trap, what the hell would happen? Michael Jackson walked his first kid up the stairs to his room, and Joe walked by. Joe like, hey, Mike, where the fuck you going, Mike?
Dead on them.
They said Trap is right. Go Trap. Abuse is legal until you are 18, then it's criminal. It's not criminal if somebody whooped your. What do you mean criminal? You ever got your ass whooped? Some of y'all say some shit to me that'd be so weird. This country, this world has been whooping each other ass for a long time. Ain't nothing about it criminal. You think it's criminal what's happening right now? Then why ain't nobody arresting Israel? Why ain't one person arresting Israel if it's criminal? They kicking it, they whooping the shit out of Palestinian people. They whooping their ass. Why ain't nobody kicking our ass? We whooping Iran ass right now.
It's crazy.
What's criminal?
This insane. I got two sons over 18. They know right to this day they fuck up, do some weird shit.
I agree with V. Marie. Glasses still need whoop. That is true.
To this day.
I don't give a fuck about no ages. I don't give a fuck about no ages.
I wish I had Joe Jackson on my ass right now.
Damn
it. I wish I had a Joe Jackson right now on my ass. I'd be further. I'd be doing what I'm supposed to do. But I tell you one thing, none of that bullshit was happening before 1988.
Hey Mario, hey, we trying to let that die, Mario. Don't bring that up no more.
What you brought up?
Nah, I can't.
That.
Mario, don't bring that up, Mario.
I don't give a damn what American the APA defines as corporal punishment. Fuck the APA. What they say about what's happening to black people in this country. They ain't made one rule. Fuck them. Fuck all of that fake ass fucking studying and shit. That shit don't take into account a lot of real shit. Especially what it's like to be black in America. And you know who knew what it was like to be black in America? Joe Jackson. You know who didn't know? You know who had no idea what it was like to be black in America? Michael Jackson. How about that? Joe Jackson knew what it was like to be black in America. You know who didn't know what it was like to be black in America, who learned the hard way? Michael Jackson. He learned the hard way. They ruined fucking life because there was nobody around to tell him no. No. Now, y'all can keep acting like these people do this shit on their own. It's easy to act like one human being is so much greater than you because you could take the pressure off yourself. You could act like these whoopings didn't matter. They were so bad. That was the end of the world. Ain't no fucking end of the world. That's a little straightening. Shout out to Sub. Straightening. I like that. Straightening. As soon as Michael Jackson left Havenhurst, he got out of fucking control. That's a fact. It don't mean he had to commit no crime. He positioned himself to where these people could fuck with his life. And they fucked it up. They fucked up his life. They fucked up everything Joe Jackson invested in him. They ruined it. Because he didn't know what he was about to deal with.
Yeah, I don't know. It's a little confusing to me because even what somebody said that you don't have to do that when correcting your child. Why do we not have to do that when correcting our child? White people.
Yes, I disagree with professionals because professionals don't take into account what it's like to be black in America, Rio. If they was professionally decent, they would have been and figured out why this country need to give black people reparations. Fuck them professionals. The shit that black people in this country go through, the shit Michael Jackson went through, ain't no professional could have told you how to deal with that.
She either chopping dogs in the throat when he corrected them. I can't whip my child. I can't pop him.
I'm not telling Trap to whoop his kids.
It ain't gonna happen.
I'm telling you, somebody gonna whoop Trap kids.
I mean, hey, Trap, how many? Hey, you got a boy? You got a boy, Trap?
A boy and a girl.
Yeah. You ain't never whooped your son?
He lying.
Hey,
I'm not trying to lie right now.
He don't want to whoop his son.
You just whooped him.
Give him a pap out.
Yeah, we was whooping kids before slavery. They was whooping kids. They whoop kids in Africa right fucking now. They whoop native people. I don't give a fuck if you got any in your family and you was native on this land, you was whooping kids.
I
native
really
people to this land was whooping kids. People in Africa was whooping kids. Do y'all understand corporal punishment existed before white people? White people didn't invent ass whoopings. They just overdid it.
They gonna clip this.
Hey.
What's the clip?
That you agree with abuse. That you saying
I
you
don't
should whip your child.
You
should whip your child and they get right. What if the whippers don't get the child right? When do you find that out?
I didn't say just whoop your kids. Trap that's like I did not say just because I like mayonnaise don't mean mustard is nasty.
Trap, hey,
the two things don't go together.
I know you heard G song called Crip Harder. You gotta whoop harder.
Whip hard.
You gotta whoop harder. Y'all get it right. You gotta whoop harder.
Shout out to Rio. People who are whooping have low communication skills. No, kids have low communication skills.
Whoa. Wait a minute. So you think your child
like they the most intelligent motherfucker you could explain to them about life
mentally?
At 7.
You could.
No, it's the fact that of this right here. I think that showing disappointment, you know what I'm saying, and that of what your child done can carry more weight than whipping your child over.
I think your job is to correct behavior as best as you can. And I can't help it that some people that ain't intelligent still can make kids. Listen, shout out to Shad. No, she said Glass don't need no kids. I actually need kids because I can explain shit better than most people that I know. I have the temperament to talk and explain kids. I have the willingness to watch kids go through shit and suffer. I would actually be a fantastic parent if I had kids because I can explain myself. As a gang member, I was able to explain and keep a lot of peace because I can explain shit. But the problem is other motherfuckers can't get it.
Oh, man,
sometimes people don't get it. Do you understand why I fight and shit and I do all that? Because other motherfuckers don't get it. Oh, you don't want to understand his intellect? Here's his ass whooping. Get that.
The human brain ain't fully developed into the mid-30s, and you want to tell a 7-year-old, you want to explain a 7-year-old about why he shouldn't eat candy for breakfast. All right. Cool. This is why we got 7-year-olds telling their parents
and if your son is calm and emotionally intelligent, you are lucky. You're lucky. All kids are not calm and emotionally intelligent. Like, again, this is not a one size shoe fits all. Like, I was intelligent, but I also was mischievous. Sometimes my parents explaining shit to me, I thought I was smart and I can get away with it. And the ass whooping sometimes got it done because I just didn't want to have to deal with my mom. I just didn't want to have to deal with her whooping my ass. Now, when I got big enough to take ass whooping, it didn't matter no more. But by then, I had built up enough respect. Now, I'm not saying y'all all should whoop your kids. I'm telling you, one, you should not be against nothing when it comes to getting the best out of your kids.
But like Trap said he gave his son a little pow. If that's all your son needs to get corrected, man, people, I don't know, like people hearing
every
stuff.
Every child has to be raised different, though. You know what I'm saying?
I agree with that, Trap.
Yes. So I don't like the concept that you take your trauma of you getting your ass whooped because you didn't clean your kitchen and not understand why you needed your ass whooped in the first place. See, that's the problem when the whoopings don't get the actual, you don't get the reasoning. You should have got your ass whooped, Trap, because you was being you was actually not listening. Follow directions. Nobody should have to put you on punishment. You get this ass whooping.
You have to give an ass whooping and put somebody on punishment?
It depends. What am I going to take from you? It's going to be worse.
I don't even like
put you in a fucking
really.
corner and put you on your fucking knees and shit and have you down, and,
like
the squats and shit like that.
I do shit like that though. I do shit like that.
My mom used to ask me, rest in peace, Big O, happy birthday, Big O. She was like, do you want a punishment or whooping? Whooping. Because a whooping is easier than a punishment. It hurt, but it's easier. A punishment is like prison.
Trap, I used to have to stand on one foot with 2 dictionaries in my hands and hold that shit for hours. If I fell down, I got my ass whooped. Be in the closet with my hands up with ice and on rice on my knees. Nigga, like, I'd rather just take the little whooping that I was gonna get. Like, let me get some of that shit.
Listen, I think some of y'all kids are lucky. You got these calm kids, but some of y'all kids need their ass whooped. I met some of y'all kids. Some of y'all kids is fucked up. And you are traumatized based off your shit. And so you think that's the thing because you didn't like that. You was fucked up, Trap. That's why you bad now. You're fucking bad.
But see, the
bad right fucking now.
See, my mom, I seen it said in the chat though too. My mom's took the way that she raised me and the way she disciplined me way different than she did my brother. You know what I'm saying? And I turned the way I turned out, brother turned out the way he turned out. And I'm gonna say she ain't give him no whippings. She might whip him like one time. You know what I'm saying? That man turned out to be he was just in Forbes magazine fucking last week. You know what I'm saying? Like, so it just and it was
he was just a better sperm than you.
Could have been. You know what I'm saying?
No, but Trap, it's not about that though, bro. It's not you turned out bad because you got your ass whooped. You don't go rebel and ass whooping and start doing something worse. It's an automatic thing. Like, Trap, you should have got your ass whooped. Because if your parents told you,
I was wilding. I was wilding. He wasn't nowhere next to wilding where I was.
I'll never forget the last time my mom whooped my ass. I was probably 15. I was about 5'10", right? Till I reached height, because I didn't really grow to 6'3" to after high school. I was 5'10", right? And my mom was whooping me. We stole a car, and I got in late. Because we stole the car. Now, my mom didn't realize I stole the car. She just know we got in late. But we stole a car and it took longer to get back. So we got in late, right? And I wasn't stealing cars for money. We just was, I don't know. We thought we was trying to make, I don't know. We was fucking up. That ain't the point. So she said, I'm whoop your ass when I got home. And at that point, remember, that used to fuck you up. That was worse than a whooping. Waiting on ass whooping was worse.
Damn near had you run away.
Right, wait.
I ain't even coming home now.
Right. Waiting on ass whooping was way worse than ass whooping. So she get there. She said, you bend over on this thing. So she was whipping me on the breakfast nook, and I'm looking back at her, and I'm mad. I'm like, whatever. Whooping me. She tried to hit me harder on the ass. Look back like, whatever. She hit me 3 more times. I told you it's a reason you're supposed to be in the house. You playing. Look back at her. She saw me look back at her again. She hit me a couple more times. You better be your ass in here. Period. And I went to look back again, and it was a right cross.
That's why I knew that was coming.
Hey,
I knew that was coming.
I was waiting for this shit, Trap. I
knew that was coming.
Hey.
I cried so hard. I was, oh my God.
All real moms.
I knew that was coming.
They get to a point where they can't whoop their sons no more, where it don't even fuck with them no more.
And Big O is 5'11", 6 foot. Big O was like 290. And she was like a boxer.
Linked on you.
Bro, when I tell you, I remember not coming in the house. I stopped even coming in the house late.
You ain't want that hook no more. You ain't want that hook no more.
If I was going to steal cars, I stole cars at 5. At 5 p.m.
Hey y'all, I got this. Hey, from 1 to 5, we can steal these cars, nigga. Cause my ass gotta be back.
Couldn't be here.
Yeah, she started bombing on niggas now. She's socking niggas now.
No, the right. It was both. It was the shock and the right, bro. It was like my mom punched like a dude. Like my mom's still top 5, one of the hardest people to ever punch me, bro.
Hey, this is a question to the lunch table, and I'm gonna ask y'all too. That may be that might have been G's story, but I want to know one whooping that your parent gave you that really made a difference to y'all. That made, because I know I got a whooping.
Look, I know y'all supposed to be pseudo false against whoopings because y'all got your ass whooping. You was mad about it.
The real ones out there in the lunch table.
But all to the real people at the lunch table that got an ass whooping and it made you rearrange. Super chat in the ass whooping
that made you
change something. You was like, you know what? I don't want to deal with that no more.
That really changed. Trap, you got
my wildest one. My wildest one. My brother used to stay at home with me all day. Right, like my mother be out, she working and all that like that. And one time I'm in there playing the game, my homeboy playing the game, and my mom's pull up, and my brother got the window. He sees her pull up. He darts out the door, boom, hits the door, goes downstairs. And I'm saying, no, mama. Then they like ran the street, mommy, like that. So I'm playing the game. I didn't know the nigga even left. I'm playing the game. All of a sudden, mom just came with one of my brother like walking toys or some shit. And bop me over the head with the shit. Boom. Said, what the fuck? I didn't even know the nigga ran out the house, B. Man, I double locked that door. I double locked that door so much, B.
What was you supposed to be watching him?
I supposed to be watching him, yeah.
You playing the fucking game. Now, what if you go outside and get hit by a car?
That's exactly what I'm saying.
That's why she's supposed to hit your stupid ass.
Exactly what I'm
saying.
You
just fucking bad.
But she hit me with a goddamn cinder block, B.
I done got hit with the telephone, lamp.
I got hit with all type of shit.
What did you take from that though, Trap? What?
I double locked that damn door and made sure his ass stayed in the room with me. He wasn't roaming around the house no more.
Do you feel like you watched your brother better after that day?
Hell yeah, I did.
See, that's what I'm saying. Hey, I'm gonna tell my quick story real fast. Cause my shit wouldn't even know. I've definitely got way worse whoopings than this, but for some reason this whooping just
the one.
This shit just made me like, all right, I gotta nigga. Like I was a straight A student all throughout school, and I got to 8th grade. Trap. It was 7th or 8th grade, and I got some contacts. Cause I had big ass trifocals, niggas, these huge ass glasses. I had a nigga, like y'all go watch Revenge of the Nerds. That's how I used to dress, nigga. Big tight ass pants, big ass glasses, nigga. Like I was just all about books, nigga. And my mom finally got me some motherfucking contacts. And I went to school. Niggas thought this how bad it was. I went to school in a whole new wardrobe, Jordans, all type of shit, new contacts. And niggas thought I was a new nigga at the school. They said, who this new nigga? Who the new boy? So now all of a sudden, Trap, I start fucking with girls now. Now I'm like, oh, girls liking me back now, nigga. So now I'm fucking with girls. So I brought my first C home. I got a C. I didn't get no B. It went straight. I got a C my first grade. That wasn't A. 8th grade progress report. It wasn't even a report card. I get into the car. So first of all, I go talk to my teacher. I already knew what was happening. I talked to my teacher before I even left the school. I said, hey, man, can you change this, please? Hey, please, can you? I'm begging this motherfucker. Hey, Mr. Clark, I remember that nigga like, hey, man, that nigga see me 10 years ago on the street, still remember me from me begging. Hey, please, man, can you change this shit? Please, can you? He's like, man, you don't, man. He's like, I gave you a C. You really deserve a D or F, man.
I tried to look out for you.
I'm looking out for you on this grade.
Flirt with these girls.
You a yes, nigga. Work. I'm in there. Man, I go take this shit into my car, Trap. Nigga, I remember my mom had a Pinto. Nigga, I get up and I open this motherfucking door, nigga.
You on this
and
bullshit.
She first time soon I get her, hey, where's your progress report at? She ready to praise me and shit. Oh, back straight A's, whatever. I'm in this motherfucker fumbling around my pocket and shit, Trap, like, oh my God. I give her this motherfucker. She go down and she don't say a word. She's looked down the progress report. She don't say shit for 2 minutes. And I'm sitting inside the car. She don't even look at me, nigga. She just back smack the fuck out of me.
Right.
Like, she don't say shit, Trap. She don't say nothing. Bow! I never got to see again, Trap.
Never. I bet you did.
That was it. I said, this is an important. At that age, I didn't know the exact importance of grades, but I said they important enough for my mom to silently ninja smack me.
You know what parents understand about their kids, and this is the thing that I don't like about parents, especially these ones at the lunch table at this current time. You know who your fucking kids is.
Yes.
So you know when your kids don't got in their help, but you also know. See, shout out to DB, and I knew that was gonna be took. He said over a C. No, because his mom knew that he could be getting A's, and she knew he was fucking up. There was no doubt in her mind that it was because he didn't understand, because parents know their kids. And y'all know y'all kids, and y'all walk in there and be mad at them teachers when they telling you some shit that you do That because really y'all kids be fucking offsprings of y'all. And you know you be a raggedy motherfucker. Mm-hmm. And then you add these kids, you be trying to act surprised like you don't know why your kids is like this. My mom didn't have to guess. She knew her son. Exactly. She knew what I was on. She knew when I was fucking up, when I didn't. If I didn't figure out something, if I didn't understand it, she knew that she would know. She knew her son. Because no matter what, it's still an offspring of herself.
Yep.
We're not talking about parents who go too far. I know some parents who went too far. But again, I still think that wasn't too far because I think some of the fucking kids go too fucking far.
If your parent got a bad day and come home and whoop your ass because they had a bad day,
that's too far.
This is abuse to me. Nigga, you can't take out your
bad
day.
That's not right.
Yes. But nigga, if you trying to correct your child, trying to get them on the right path.
Listen, some of y'all parents ain't really that smart. Some of our parents ain't that smart. Let's be honest. Facts. It was hard. Black people didn't get all access to schools. A bunch of shit we talk about that make them bad communicators. They're in the country that's targeting them. There's a bunch of crazy shit happening to our parents that we don't really give credits to. Right? We don't give credits. Like our parents wasn't the brightest motherfuckers in the world. Like my mom was hella sharp. My dad was intelligent, but he didn't know. Like he would get mad if I asked him questions. It's not his fault. He didn't fucking know. He didn't know how to say to his son, I didn't know. And I respect that. I get it. He didn't, because we think our parents know everything. And I get it. That was the thought. We could be critiqued now. It's easy. It's nothing but cool. My mom knew me. She knew her son. She knew if I was struggling. She knew what I couldn't figure out. She knew when I was fucking up. She knew it. She didn't know I stole no cars, but she knew when I got in late, she knew something was wrong. Nigga, you wasn't just playing no games and forgot the time. Whatever lie I told her, she knew it was a lie. She knew it was a lie. Big O knew that shit was a lie. And that's what got my ass whooped. I probably would have got it been different if I told her I stole a car and it took us an hour to get back over here. That would have been the truth. And I probably would have got, but when I lied to my moms, I got in the house. I think at that time, my curfew at 15 was probably 10. And we got in the house at 1 o'clock in the morning. Do you understand the stress she had to deal with not knowing there's no cell phones?
Yeah.
And then I'm just walking the house and she like, what happened? Well, like, what the fuck is up with you? Were you in trouble? I'd have been better if I went to jail. I wouldn't have got my ass whooped. If I'd have told her the truth, it would have probably been a punishment and a problem. But because I lied and I kept lying to my mom, I kept lying to Big O, it got fucked up. Then it was nothing to talk about because we couldn't really communicate at that point. I'm lying. I was not going to tell my mom, me, Darnell 13, David, we were still in the car. I couldn't tell her that. I couldn't tell her the car caught a flat tire. That's the ass whooping. It's dangerous. It puts her in a fucked up situation. My mom always told me, tell her the truth. I never told her the truth. But she was right. Our relationship, when she whooped my ass, because it was nothing to talk about no more.
Exactly.
And if I'm lying about, well, I'm at John house, well, I'm at Apple House. Nigga, I called Apple House. I called John house. I talked to John daddy. Where was you at? I was just playing the game and I just got stuck. John was over there too. That's what got my ass whooped.
Exactly. And for all the parents that think they got this open relationship with their child and their child tell them everything, it's wrong. It's bad. Nigga, every child ain't telling you every fucking thing, dude. Oh, I don't whip my children. I want them to be able to come tell me everything and all that. They tell me everything. No, they don't. Your child ain't. They telling you a lot of bad shit. It's worse.
We're not trying to convince y'all to whoop your kids. That's just ridiculous.
It's worse.
Nah, I'm gonna tell you like this.
Trap needed his ass whooped.
No, not there.
Yes, you did. Trap.
I'm reading a comment right now.
If not would have went out there and got hit by a car, man, do you understand the trauma your mama had to do? She just told you to watch her kid.
Yo.
Hell no, my mom didn't know I was gangbanging or selling dope. The first time my mom caught me selling, my mom realized I was selling dope, she tried to knock my teeth out. She punched me in my face. I was an adult. Feel me? When she figured it out, I was 19. I had just grew. I was probably about 6'2", 6'3". She was like, you doing what? She was like, somebody said you selling dope. I'm not selling dope, mom. I don't know what they talking about. She went and grabbed my pocket, and I had a wad of money, probably about $3,000, and it was all 5s and 10s. She was like, why are you lying to me? I ain't lying to you, because I'm not telling my mama.
So what'd you say you got the money from?
I didn't have a lie. I just was like, I thought I was grown. I'm like, shit, I ain't telling her nothing.
And your mom with your ass?
Hell no, she hit me again and damn near knocked my teeth out.
But niggas who want to know everything that they child to tell them all the truth and tell them everything, I don't need to know the truth from my child. I know my child. Like G said, You know your kids. You know what your kid will and won't do, nigga. And if it sounds like something your kid to do, I'm just gonna whoop them. Like, I don't need you to tell me the truth real fast. I don't need the truth out of you. I'm gonna whoop your ass. Hey, I don't care if you right. I don't care.
Now
if you
don't tell the truth. It don't matter.
Yeah, it don't matter.
Smart ass.
You know this can't even. Let's go on with our day now. Don't do this shit no more.
Man, the second time my mom caught me selling dope, she tried to hit me with her car.
Mm-hmm.
It's not nothing my mama, and y'all don't understand this, and I get it, right? Because y'all like, well, that didn't stop you from selling dope. It was nothing my mom was going to do to stop me from selling dope. By the time, whatever could have happened would have needed to happen before that time. I had already made up my mind on what I was about to do. So it's a difference. So my mom did everything she could to deter me. She tried talking to me. I wasn't scared of jail. I wasn't scared of dying. Like I had a regular fear of dying. I didn't have no healthy fear. I wasn't scared. So it didn't matter what my mom did to me at that point. I was going where I was going.
Facts.
That's just the truth. But there were other times that whooping. If my mom knew I got caught on it, if my dad would have realized I got caught in the gang, it'd have just been a problem. You keep that shit away from your parents. I saw the little dude tell what's his name from Houston? He's a pimp. Sauce Walker. And he was saying, he told a story. I don't know if he was trolling, but he was telling a story saying, I told my dad I was going to be a blood and my family was never going to be more important than being a blood. He said some shit like that. My dad would have murdered me right on the spot. Mm-hmm. My dad would have got his gun and said, what you say, nigga? Like the shit he said he was saying to his dad, that would have came with a bullet. Nigga, certain thing. I knew my dad would kill me. Like he would murder me right there. Like Trap. Marvin Gaye's dad.
Trap, you know, it's people out here, children that are more scared than other shit out in the outside world than in, like, you supposed to, your parents, nigga, like G has said something that was right. I was more scared of my parents than the police.
No,
like, if I did something wrong and they was like, take me to jail or take me home. Oh my God, just take me to jail. Be like, hey, just go and take me to jail, bro.
The first time when I finally got caught still in the car, bro, again, because my mom, I correlated her hitting me with her knowing I was still in the car, even though she didn't know. When I finally got caught, shout out to Reggie Wright Sr. When I got caught still in the car, finally, and I went to jail, it was on my 18th birthday. I remember I was arrested. They called me in Atlantic Drive neighborhood in Compton. And I remember being in jail, like dropping tears. Not like boo-hooing, but just like dropping tears. And they walked up to me and said, man, what the hell you crying for? I'm like, my mama gonna kill me. She gonna kill me. It was on my 18th birthday. I forgot it was my 18th birthday. They said, well, we ain't got to tell your mom, you know, you 18. I immediately, all tears dried up and I was good.
That should have been. And I swear to God, around my 19th birthday,
all tears, I was like, I'm straight. Shit, it's all good.
Hey, I went to jail and I thought the nigga was like, oh man, you facing years. I was in the motherfucking nervous. I went to jail and my homeboy next to me was boo-hooing crying. This nigga, I was like, why are you crying, man? They talking about 7 years. He said, why you not? I said, because I'm not with my parents. Nigga, I'd rather be in this motherfucker right now than taking me to my house. I said, they said I'm grown. They said they ain't got to call my parents.
Shout out to everybody who got the ass whoopings they deserve. Shout out to the ones who got ass. I would like for y'all, look, some humans are messed up. That's fair. And they don't know how to talk. And you know what I mean? Like they don't, like I do agree. There are some humans you would wonder to yourself, how do they sexual organs work with that intelligence? But it is. So again, I'm not speaking to those parents, you know what I mean, where they don't have it together. It's the concept saying that this is just wrong. That's a lie. That's a lie. It's not that, like, don't get me wrong, like if you just, you know, you got your ass whooped for anything, this is a different conversation. You went through something different. Your parents got a different trauma that they deal with and they passed. But we're not talking about that. We're talking about on the concept that whooping ass is bad in general because somebody else got abused. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's the problem. Like, I don't think every child needs their ass whooped. And if you don't feel like your whooping, if you never felt like you got a whooping that you deserve, then you're a fucking liar. There's no such thing as a good kid. There's just kids better than other kids.
Facts.
You shape your kid into being good. Then the world starts shaping them. It's really hard to keep your kid isolated around everything that's positive. It's just tough. It's a tough out. Let me see. Shout out to K-Way. Thank you for the $5. Trap called G Fly and G called Trap Shy. I think we're even here. Shy is not a bad thing.
Yo. I'm with you on that, K-Way. See, when you're right, K-Way.
Shy?
When you're right, you're right, K-Way.
Tripping. I'd much rather be called Fly than Shy.
Yeah.
No, Trap. What happened was when Trap first started doing it. No, when Trap first started talking on camera, he started like he would kind of regurgitate the same ideas. He'd be like, you know what I'm saying? You know, he'd be looking away and shit. I'm like, Trap, you got to get over being shy, bro. Like,
it wasn't shy. My camera just right here, though.
He said on air, Trap. He said this on air.
He said it today.
Oh no.
Why is that bad?
Did you take the 5 heartbeat? You can't
again. He
Shy
didn't say
guy.
it. It's been it's been some months since he first said it.
I didn't say he was shy now. I said he got over being shy.
Got over being shy. What you mean? I was once shy.
Oh, he getting worse. He doubling. He called it camera shy.
What's wrong with? Is that bad?
I think it's cool between us.
I don't go ahead, man.
I don't want to be called shy.
I don't think
shy is not a bad term, but y'all calling niggas
fly.
fly.
Fly's not a bad term. Fly's not a bad term.
Fly's a horrible term.
You never seen Shy Guy on 5 heartbeats.
Shout out to Molly Crew. Shout out to $5. I deserve all mine. My man, that's how I feel. I ain't got ass whooping I ain't deserve. Even the one I think I shouldn't have got, I got away with something else.
I ain't deserve.
I got away with something else. Cali Chief, thank you for the $5. Hey, Trap, just wanted to let you know we are here for you in the recovery process. The first step is acceptance. Trust the process. #
And yo, coach, that's that too. Yo, bro, on was it Monday or Friday? Yo, bro, this motherfucker have a stick out over here getting high or some shit, man.
He be saying that. He turns his camera off 10 times a show. It's obvious what he doing.
When you start talking crazy, I'm out of here, man.
No, now that become why. He need to smoke to get over it. But before that, he used to do it all the time.
Like, bro,
I gotta know. Give me one of the weird views I said just now. Like, what is?
Shout out to Coco Blueberry. Thank you for the 4-month membership. Happy birthday, Big O. Happy birthday to the dot. And the late great Tupac Amaru Shakur. Love to the table. That part.
All the Geminis, all the famous Geminis.
Gemini.
I think it's Kanye birthday too.
Yeah, it's just a madness. Shout out to Philly Dude 71. Thank you for the 4-month membership. After Michael fired his dad, Joe told him some real truth. He told him the only people that really care about him is in this house. And he didn't believe him. He thought these people cared about him. He thought he could be, no, you can't. Boy, you was black in America with all that money and success and fame. You still black in America. And Joe Jackson was the only one that made him understand that. It's the only one that could get him to understand that. And sometimes Mike didn't want to hear that, but he needed to hear it. It would have saved his life. It would have saved his life. Shout out to Molly Crew. Thank you for the $5. Trap needs his breaks. Quotation.
His break.
Exactly. Shout out to Miss Leisha Come. Thank you for the $5. Trap, I agree. G needs a pet. And by the way, you have a beautiful dog, Trap.
Thank you.
Now, Leisha, we still need to
Yeah, I told her put the picture up. Please put the picture up.
Shout out to Miss Leisha Come. Thank you for the $5. Hey, G Trap and the lunch table.
What's happening?
Leisha, coach is here too.
Shout out to Molly Crew. Thank you for the $2. Children are assholes, even the nice ones. I had no choice. I only met like 2 kids in my whole life that wasn't assholes. Shout out to Tamita. Thank you for the $5. I took my son to the yard because he was being disrespectful. I believe spare the rod, spoil the child. Now spare no expenses on that ass. My dog.
We ain't got no Christians at the LT.
Spare the rod, spoil the child.
Ain't no Christians on the LT.
Shout out to Ugg. Thank you for the $5. You right, G. I was a regular badass South Central kid. Mom's beat out the extra nonsense by 13. Thank the Lord. You know how it could go for us. You know, it just get real crazy for us.
Trap. How she spell come?
Shout out to K-Way. Thank you for the $5. Man, MJ ain't want to carry the non-singing ass brothers of his no more. Without Janet and MJ, the Jacksons would have been the clumps. See, that's y'all problem, K-Way. That's that shit right there. Singing ass. Nah, them niggas they could play the instruments. There is no Michael Jackson without the Jackson 5. There is no Michael, man. What Apollo Creed said, there is no tomorrow. Y'all gotta stop, man. That's why This is what's wrong with the world, bro. This is what's wrong with black people. You pop off. Now I'm gonna be on my own. Nah, nigga, lift us all up. What the fuck? Nigga, we all come up together. Nigga, this is your brothers. This your family. They poured into you when you was a little 2-bit, nothing that could barely sing. You ain't got no fucking chest. Yeah, you put on for your brothers. You do your brother's tour, then you do your own tour. You lift family. Yes, that's how you supposed to do it. Shout out to Joe for getting him to understand that. Lift your family. He didn't carry them at all. They carried him. He was too big of a... Bruh. Didn't know... That shit crazy, bruh. That's crazy. That's crazy, K-Way. Shout out to Cali Chief. Thank you for the $5. Say, coach, can we get you to agree to support Trap? I can see he is itching to ski and hit the snow. Breaking. Damn.
Big, bro.
Hit the snow is crazy.
This is crazy.
Bob on Coach Kobe, thank you for the $5. All this time, I really thought Coach was a Mexican without the accent. I just figured he grew up with niggas.
All right.
Right.
Hey, Trap, they said that on your they say you bumping on your brakes, bro.
Yeah, this is crazy, man. It's because of G, huh?
No, it's because you keep checking. And then
you got a big nose. What the fuck going on here?
You gotta stop touching your nose, though. You gotta stop doing it. You cannot.
Thank you for the $10.
You gotta just have your hands folded now.
Most, if not all, Mexicans have Caucasian on their birth certificates. I'd be so disappointed if that was true. I'd be so disappointed if Mexicans put Caucasian on their birth certificate. I feel like I have complete ignorance. Shout out to Cali Chief. Thank you for the $5. Shout out to the No Ceilings Podcast. What a diverse group. A loc, a Mexican, and an addict.
What the fuck? Hey, Trap, they thinking you coming to me for the product.
Shout out to Lamont Ragland. Thank you for the $10. G, as far as questioning parenting, it's people that can't hold their own self accountable. That has kids. So how could they be trusted to hold somebody else accountable? I know what you said, just a thought. I agree. One of my favorite white people movies is a movie called Parenthood. I think it's Keanu Reeves' either first 1 or 2 movies. And there's a line where Keanu Reeves, it's with Steve Martin, Keanu Reeves, a couple people. It's on Netflix too. You should check it out before it leaves. But there's a line where Keanu Reeves talk about how his old man used to go upside his head. And he said, you need a license to drive. You need a license to even catch a fish, but they'll let any asshole become a dad. And it's true. You know? Some people do got it tougher and your parent ain't all the way there. But I always tell people, you don't get a chance on this planet Earth without them. So even if they're a piece of shit and you don't talk to them no more, still have respect for that. I mean, you got to fuck with them, but it's a level of experience that we get because our parents brought us on this earth, even if they was horrible. And that shit, that's worth something. Don't mean you should give them nothing or fuck with them, but it really matters. Shout out to Lamont Radler. Thank you for the $2. I miss Soul Food Sundays at KFC. Not Sounds, my bad. All good. What up, Denny? Shout out to the homie, man. Thank you for the $2. What up, Denny? I know Denny got his ass whooped. Ms. Hummus, thank you for the $10. Glasses. You just thumbs up a message I sent you on IG the other day inviting you. Coach, can you come through whenever? Coach, you can come through whenever you want. I go live on Mondays and Fridays right after the table.
All right, Miss Hummus. Yeah. Pop up on you.
Kai, thank you for the $2. Yeah, y'all check out Miss Hummus. She is hilarious. I got to check her out. I promise I'll watch it Friday. Kai, thank you for the $2. New Image Customs in San Diego. They'll get you right. Shout out to New Image Customs. Shout out to TLC. Thank you for the $10. Lunch Table. I don't want nothing. But shout out to Dot, Pac, and MJ because God did his big one with them. All them niggas is crazy. Pac didn't get enough ass whoopings neither. Badass. I know he was a bad kid. Dot for sure was a bad kid. Dot, it's a picture of Dot. You can see he was a bad kid. He just looked like a bad kid. And Michael Jackson for sure was bad. I think Gemini might just be bad kids.
Nah, I was decent. Ish.
Shout out to Abe Conker. Thank you for the $6. I think Latins identifying as white Americans has something to do with job applications in the U.S. Census. Oh, man, it's tough. Sunday dinner gonna be crazy. Betamax, thank you for the $5. Jermaine a failure. Both Jackson movies were produced by him. Did 3 pods breaking down a miniseries. Jermaine's a snake. Chill, bro.
Wait a minute. So was this movie produced by Jermaine also?
Yeah, he was part of the production team.
Nigga, what? A failure? This movie just made hundreds of millions of dollars.
$1 billion.
Like, what's happening?
Did it beat the Queen movie?
Yeah, it just passed
it.
It
beat it? Okay, good.
Yeah. What's crazy to me is,
and the shit was entertaining.
The internet is the only place where people think they can say shit like that about like Jermaine Jackson. Nigga called Jermaine Jackson a failure. Like, you know how arrogant you got to be to call Jermaine Jackson a failure? Like, you over there at your job, whatever you doing, you could be a lawyer, or you could work at him. You could work at McDonald's, and you probably not more successful than Jermaine Jackson. You could be a lawyer and you're not more successful than Jermaine Jackson.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Like, y'all got to stop with the internet. I know it's a screen and keyboard, bro, but there's a level of you don't got to be rude just to be on the internet. You don't got to be rude, bro.
Who could be the rudest?
Y'all should practice on being kind to people, bro, because y'all just, some of this shit just be crazy. Shout out to Richard. Thank you for the $5. G, it's in their blood. DNA is distorted. Recessive is the word when you're looking for. I like that. Recessive. Shout out to Lamont Raglan. Thank you for the $2. G, what you mean Mike was sneaky? Mike was sneaky as hell. Mike used to be doing some bullshit, man. Mike snuck and brought bubbles over there. I know they told the story and shit and made it look all classy. Like he just said, hey, y'all come outside. Come outside.
What is up with this guy?
Come on, Joe. Come on, Joseph.
Joseph.
They was calling that man Joseph as kids.
They was calling nigga.
He demanded that shit too. They said that was his thing. You call me Joseph.
They was calling nigga.
I love that nigga, man. Joe Jackson.
I had to look it up. Was he they real daddy?
Yeah, it was like that shit was weird. It was like,
just nigga,
no,
they
Joseph,
real daddy.
I'm tired, Joseph. I'm tired. Oh, you tired, huh, Mike? No, Joe.
That was crazy. They called him by his first name, though. That was wild.
That was odd.
Why the whole Jackson family look like sleepwalkers?
Shout out to Shado. Thank you for the $2. Michael used the terms abuse and beatings. Fuck Joe. Man, fuck what Michael talking about. He was a little badass kid. I hear you. I'm respecting he said he got abused and beatings, but I'm looking at the finished product and I'm looking at his life without Joe Jackson.
Every kid said they got beat.
Yeah.
Pop him in their face. He just beat me.
Yeah. Joe is like, Joe is the sole reason Shy that Mike was great. And without Joe, you see what happened to Mike. Soon as he left Havenhurst and started within 2 years, 3 years, that motherfucker had a whole case.
The children got him.
He had a whole case. White America got him. Whole case. So shout out to Joe. I need to write me a story where I make Joe the hero.
Joe, man, that's
I don't think the family of Pat.
That'll be a good. No, that's actually a good screenwrite right there.
That's like Tupac Must Die.
Nigga, I was just about to say that.
The Joe Jackson story.
That the Joe, man, you gotta at least do a video story and do it out of Joe Jackson's eyes. Not one of them.
Oh, that's fire, B. That's actually fire.
That's dope. Not one of them white kids would have made it up them stairs. He would have been with Joe Jackson.
Nigga, what? Man, Macaulay Culkin couldn't even come over.
One white kid wouldn't have made it up there. He would have been like,
leave that boy home alone. He ain't coming over here.
Boy, that home alone. Boy,
he ain't coming over here.
Them motherfuckers from Indiana. Joe know that white kids can't come up to
man, I seen that little thing on Netflix and Michael Jackson said that shit. I'm like, bro, that's because Mike was so out of his mind and at the possibilities of the world. Listen, man, he was doing an interview. Y'all need to go watch this Netflix documentary on Michael Jackson.
That documentary's right.
He sits down and talks to this man. He chose this man. This man had just ruined Prince Elizabeth's life. And he chose this man to tell his story. And they're looking for something juicy. And Mike just tell him, yeah, I let kids sleep in the bed with me.
Yeah, sometimes
they sleep in the same bed. They sleep in the same bed with you? Yeah, all the time.
No,
all the time.
See, I can't believe when he said that shit.
Because Joe wasn't there.
I couldn't believe it. Trap. When I seen that shit, I said, this nigga ain't saying that shit out loud, is he? That was worse than
if Joe was there.
That was worse than R. Kelly interview. Yeah, exactly. That was worse than that, nigga. When I see Michael say, of course these kids sleep with me, I was like, of course.
If Joe Jackson was there,
he said they're his friends.
He would have whooped. He'd like, man, get this man out this motherfucker. What the fuck? Y'all don't get it. Y'all don't get it. Y'all don't get it.
Trap, you sleep with any of your homeboys at 30 years old?
I just always thought for Dada.
No.
I just, you know what it was with Dot, like same thing with Head. I do kind of, I am really hard on my friends. I do kind of lean on them about getting the best out of themselves if I could see it. But I don't think I'm wrong, shit. So, shit, you know, whatever. Shout out to Kai. Thank you for the $2. Glass and Natasha called in before. Slide me your digits. I got you.
The love table.
Shout out to Ms. Hummus. Thank you for the $2. Did K-Dot text you back? I didn't look. I'm going to check as soon as I finish. Shout out to Ms. Hummus. Thank you for the $10. Trap, you don't know what you're talking about. Me and Elle are cool, and I already donated. I seen her post on IG. Hating ass Trap.
Hating ass Trap.
She said hating ass Trap too?
No,
you
I
added that on.
Oh, okay. Shit.
I just added that at the end.
Trap about to get a new moniker
Hating
and
ass
shit.
Trap.
Hating ass Trap.
Hating ass
Shout out
Trap.
to
I stand
Nisa.
on that
Thank you
one.
for the 1 month membership. His children said he was abused. His children said he was also sexually abused. One of the things that breaks my heart is the excusing of the horrors people inflict on their children. Who was sexually abusing? I like how you spelled that. That is YouTube friendly.
What was she spelled it like that for
Sex.
For YouTube reasons? Okay.
I haven't heard.
That's
I haven't heard that one yet.
I heard that one.
That's pretty creative. Shout out to you be on YouTube all the time. Shout out to Lucky Lawrence. Thank you for the $2. This is my first super chat. Congrats, El Janelle.
Yeah.
El Janelle. Chicago.
Yeah, congratulations.
Shout out to Mythologic. Thank you for the $10. Mom's with me like crazy. Horseshoe, switch, extend. You got what with a horseshoe. Oh, I'm about to say a horseshoe.
Yeah, horseshoes
I was finna report your mom. I ain't gonna leave it alive.
Horseshoes is crazy.
House shoes. Okay.
House shoes, switch, extension cord. Pops never would me, but I feared him more. Kept me on the right track because I could have easily been involved in negativity, precedent to death. Facts. You know what's crazy? I knew my dad would shoot me. My dad is like Marvin Gaye dad.
Yeah.
Like I knew that nigga would shoot me. So, you know, when I fucked up, I for sure didn't want him to know. Shout out to 65 Shutdown. Thank you for the $5. Ain't no abuse. The 65 in my name is for how many lashes my kids will get. Shut them down with all that bullshit. Shout out to Tasha. Thank you for the 50 Czech dollars. Welcome to Europe, El. Congratulations. You will love Paris, and I can visit you from the Czech Republic. It's only a 1-hour flight away. Oh, there it is. There it is.
Go visit El.
Yeah, go chill with El, man. Let El show you. El will get you right.
Yeah.
Shout out to Ash 2 Crimson. Thank you for the $10. Mike, I'm not black. I'm MJ. America. Okay.
Never
Facts.
said that. He never said that.
No, but it is. And that's when it really hit him again. Like, wait a minute. Like I'm telling you, Joe said it to him. They did all that movie, but there was one thing Joe said to him that I held on. This world outside of these rules, outside of these walls, will never understand you. He was protected, but not just from people, but from himself as well. Shout out to Joe Jackson. I understand he's the villain in that story, but shout out to Joe Jackson. Shout out to Ms. Hummus. Thank you for the $2. El Janelle's G, can you pin it? No, I can't pin it from here. One of the moderators got to pin it. Shout out to Papa E25. Thank you for the $2. Give me that whooping. I'm trying to go outside and play. That part, Pops. Shout out to Squad. Thank you for the $5. Give me the whooping. I'm going to go back outside and do some more shit to receive my evening whooping. Sleep is better after that. Like you ever got your ass whooped so hard when you cry, you be tired, you be sleepy after that?
Hey, but if that's what's taking, if that's your melatonin,
you're an evil man.
Yeah, you probably.
They saved us. They saved us from you as a serial killer. They saved us.
Exactly.
Shout out to Ash. Thank you for the $10. MJ learned to moonwalk from dodging Joe's attacks.
Possibly, shit. And guess what? Moonwalk took over the nation.
Shout out to Baseline. Thank you for the $2. Big O put you on your pockets, G. Shout out to Big O twice. Like, damn. Shout out to 504 Scooby. Thank you for the $2. G said, looking back at her is wild.
I know. I didn't want to say that because he's doing a big old story, but bending over, looking back at her was crazy. I was like, okay.
Used to come.
That nigga said, he said, bend
Shout
over.
Shout out to Ash. Thank you for the $10. G. I didn't know Clarissa Shields was your mama. Yep. Hand like that.
Clarissa Shields. Layla Ali.
Shout out to David. Thank you for the $5. My grandma got me with a extension cord for running across the train tracks. Facts. That was worthy of it.
I got that before.
That was worthy of it though. Running across some train tracks. All the people at lunch table. Look, it's dangerous for you to run across the train tracks. You don't need to do that because you could lose your life. You be trying to explain that to a kid. Let me tell you how bad of kids we are. So again, most people know my dad moved to Watts when I was young. My mom stayed in Compton at her house. There was a bridge when they first built the metro in the 80s. There was a bridge they built on Willowbrook. The train would run over it. It would make the bridge shake. We used to go play on the fucking bridge just to wait for it to shake. That's why I need my ass whooped. That's why. That's how dumb we was about life. That was fun. Playing on this bridge as the train goes up under it and it's shaking because it feels like it's about to collapse. My favorite ride at Magic Mountain is Colossus because when I watch it, the wheels come off the track.
Colossus is
what Sherry with you?
Dangerous.
Yeah, it is dangerous. You ain't been on Goliath?
Yes, but I'm saying it don't come off the track. Colossus is scary because you could actually die. That's fun.
That's funny.
I watch Colossus come in to be like this. I'm like, that should be done. I'm like, I'm finna ride that shit right now. That's why I needed my ass whooped. Shout out to Tasha. Thank you for the $50. My ass whoopings was when my dad caught me smoking at 13 years old. See, and he was trying to stop you. Tasha, he knew where you was going. Whoop your ass. Shout out to Big Mr. Tasha. Shout out to Mr. Tasha. Oh, I remember you said to take care of him. God willing, he's still feeling good. Shout out to him, but he was right. He was bad. Shout out to Baseline. Thank you for the $2. Coach gets PTSD when G throws up the C. Just kidding, Coach.
That shit was hilarious, actually, Baseline.
Tamia, thank you for the $5. My granny poured a 2-barrel shotgun.
What?
My granny poured a double-barrel shotgun on me. I got some act right and some understanding. Listen, I'm not with this old fake these kids is good. These kids is fucked up, and then you stuck raising them. Now there is some fucked up adults, a ton of them. But some of y'all kids, we was bad.
It wasn't a super chat, but somebody said they all that 21 years old. That's not a whooping no more.
Yeah, 21, that shit don't even hurt.
That was they fucked you up. They fucked you up.
Shout out to Tom G. Thank you for the $5. I took a butcher knife to school in the 3rd grade, and that's when I learned my mama was not to be played with. As a teacher, I felt her embarrassment. That's an ass whooping. Why the hell would you take a butcher knife to school, bruh?
You're getting bullied.
Why would you take a butcher knife? You gonna kill him? Whoop them.
3rd grade is crazy.
Shout out to Black Hummingbird. Thank you for the $10. In the 80s, report cards were issued on carbon paper. I used Aquanet hairspray to erase the F grades on that report card. I used my typewriter to input the correct grades, restricted.
Oh, you was there. You was there.
Hey, I should have done that for that C. I didn't know. Yeah. I always got good grades. I didn't know how to hack the system.
That's funny.
I gave that shit up.
It was on that carbon paper. Shout out to Unc Ditto. Thank you for the $10. That sleeping beam was bad. Whack, you don't know where you at. Did fall out wherever it lands. I'm a better person for it. Thanks.
Wake up with a whack.
One thing I perfected, stop moving, getting whooped. Because the whooping ain't gonna stop because I'm moving. My little brother never perfected that. Man, that belt will end up on his head, hands, feet. Oh, yeah. You squirming around. I just took the ass whooping like a slave. I just did not try to move or nothing. I just was like
jumping all around.
Hit my ass. Just don't hit my back, hit my stomach, hit my arms.
Hit my ass.
That belt hit my ass.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you right now, when I used to move, they used to turn the buckle around. So I had to stay still. I was getting buckled. So I was like, all right, fuck it. I'm just gonna take this whooping.
Shout out to Fatima. What up, Fatima? Thank you for the $10. The worst whooping was when I was popped in school, and then the teacher called the house and explained what happened, and I had the family embarrassment whooping from mom, dad, grandma, uncle, aunt. That's how I used to go. You get your ass whooped 3 times before you get home.
And you know, every time you used to move, for some reason your mom thought you were trying to hit her.
Yeah. You trying to get smart? You trying to get fast?
Exactly. She like buckle time.
You trying to grab the belt? Trying to grab the belt or some shit like that?
Exactly. Buckle. You swinging on me.
Shout out to Tasha. Thank you for the $50 check. When I was in grade school, my school teacher used to give me smacks on my hands with a ruler over and over. I had that in 6th grade. It was a lady named Miss Clark at Walton Middle School. You put your hand out, they smack the center of your hand with that ruler. That shit used to hurt. That was when I was in 6th grade, so yeah, that was cool too.
Hey, my teacher had something called the nigga knocker. This big ass stick. He used to make you bend over the table and bah. He was my science teacher. That's crazy. Yeah, he called it the nigga knocker.
Shout out to Ash. Thank you for the $10. My dad once threw me out the car while driving.
I'll be the laugh.
What did you do? What did you do? You got to tell me what you did, Ash. I got to know why.
Oh, the car was moving?
Shout out to Fatima. Thank you for the $2. Definitely more fearful of dad and grandma. And my dad is a different fear. Shout out. My dad's 78 and I still be worried about that nigga. Shout out to Fatima. Thank you for the $2. High school was AP classes. Calc, mathematician, comp, science, facts. I had calculus, physics, AP English 4, AP History 4. I had all of that shit too. Shout out to Lucky Lawrence. Thank you for the $5. A black 1-year-old is dead after an officer involved shooting at Walmart. That is abuse in every sense of the word. We still target plus debating what's in the chat. That is abuse. A black 1-year-old. Shout out to LK. Thank you for the $5. Trap not shy. They must haven't heard him on Clubhouse. Trap be wilding because it ain't no camera. He's camera shy.
I ain't no camera shy.
He got better now though. He real good now.
Hey, Trap, you can't start blushing when he call you shy.
You can be blushing. I'm fucking grind. Shout out to Deborah. Thank you for the $2. Hispanics have a W on driver's license in Florida. Wow. I did not know. Shout out to Betamax. Thank you for the $2. Failed as a son and a brother. Fuck sales. Safety man. I don't know what that means.
I was confused on that.
No Ceilings Live to lunch hour every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday right here, noon Pacific, 3 p.m. if you're on the East Coast time. Hopefully you fed your stomach while we fed your mind that good soul food for thought right here on the No Ceilings Lunch Hour page. Make sure you hit that like button, retweet this if you're on Twitter, Facebook, share this post. We do this stream to support the No Ceilings podcast. New podcast dropping ASAP if it ain't dropped already. Check it out. It's an intro to Sunday dinner. We can have this conversation. You could bring a Latino friend. I need to know when the fuck they cut that deal behind our back to sign up for whiteness.
How can
but
I
we
get
back
in?
Friday. Make sure I see y'all here. Go listen to the No Ceilings podcast on Apple Podcasts, iHeart Podcasts, anywhere you get your podcast from. No Ceilings podcast, executive produced by Charlamagne the God, the Black Effect Podcast Network, and iHeart, and our sponsors, Trap.
Meals by Manny.
MEALSYMANNIE.com.
Fuck up Manny name.
For the 2027, if you want to lose weight, gain weight, or just don't feel like cooking, hit up mealsbymanny.com. Let Manny get your meals right. If you don't cook your own food, go get some of that Hood Fire seasoning from mealsbymanny.com. Manny gonna get you right. Come get your Soul Bowl. Soul Bowl. We'll see y'all Friday. You already know what time it is. We in.
Easy.
Peace.